All right, we're good to go. As good to go as we can be. I know, there's been a little bit of a change. It's all right, everything's good. Happy time zones. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope you are all doing excellent. I hope you had a great Tuesday. Nice cold seltzer. I had all the intention of getting on early like we did last night. But truth be told, like I was like more than halfway through the workday, and I just got this killer headache come rolling through. So I got home, and then I crashed out. I was like, babe, what if I just take like a nap? I took some Advil, and then yeah, man, I went and I cached for like, I don't know, hour and a half, something around there, hour and a half, 2 hours. Good to go now, thankfully. But yeah, it was weird. That doesn't happen all that often, but I was just like, I was down and out. So yeah, I got my nap in early at the sacrifice of not getting on earlier, but you know, we're here now. That's the important part. Phil, what's up, my man? Your Highness, it's an absolute pleasure as always. Let's I'm not sure exactly where this is gonna go, so I guess we're gonna wait and see together. Bro, No, I'm just crazy. Slept from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m.? That's a good sleeps, dude. That's a hell of a sleeps. Good for you. I hope the family's doing well. Hopefully everybody across the globe had themselves a nice Tuesday. I had to work at a different location today. It was a little, it's whatever. I just go in and I've worked there before, but there was this new person there and she was just like, you don't talk, huh? I was just like, not really. She's like, any reason? I go, it's just easier. Just keep my head down, do my shit, and then go home. It's usually how I approach work for the most part. Just go in, do my thing, go home. That's it. It's like nothing personal. Everybody thinks I'm some like, you know, sourpuss old man just because I've got resting asshole face. Nah, on the contrary. I have become the crotchety old man. You know, I feel like that just kind of comes with the territory. You become old and you become crotchety. And if you're a man, you're a crotchety old man. Could be a crotchety old woman too, for all I know. But yeah, I just want to go in, I want to do my shit, and then leave. Like, that's it. It's a fairly straightforward way of going about a workday, in my opinion. I'm the same way. I don't learn people's names till they've worked there a few months. Yeah. And like, that's the thing of it too. And granted, I'm just helping out at like another location. But you know, like the usual, like I just call them like the usual suspects are there. But like the manager, he was on vacation, so I was helping out. But, and you know, like, you know what it is? It's, you know, when I was younger, with friends in school, at work, whatever, like, not the center, like, I didn't want to be the center of it, but like, I just always wanted to be involved in stuff. You know what I mean? Like, if we're laughing, if we're having jokes, if we're doing this, if we're doing, like, yeah, I always wanted to be involved. Now, like, as I've gotten older, especially at work, I much prefer to just, you know, like, have taken the step back and just be more observant. It sounds like super, I don't know how to word it, but yeah, I much prefer to just, nope, I'm gonna stay low-key, I'm gonna do some chilling, and that's it. That's all I do. Head down, listen to some tunes, do my thing, go home, period. Philly! What's up, my man? Yo, Placid, how are you? 3 years? Golly, man. Philly 5, goddamn, yo. Placid's got you beat out, Philly. Damn, that's real close, too, man. Aaron, a year and change? Funny how, yeah, very much so. Very much so. 3 years, 5 months, 5 days, and 23 hours for Philly. Placid is 3 years, 5 months, 7 days. Yeah, that's insanely close. But all right, I don't know what's going on. We are still in Act 3, I think. Left on a cliffhanger. The other small thing that I have not liked Like when we ended Act 2, like we didn't have like the little things on, you know what I mean? Like we didn't have the little thing on the bottom, like the little recap. I really liked that, man. I really liked that. And then like it makes me think back to, even though like I thought Dragon Quest XI was a good game, like what they did at the beginning of every game when you loaded up your, like even your most recent save file, it would give you a synopsis. It would give you a summary of everything that happened, like from when you last played, like the story beats, which I thought was really cool, man. And that's what it kind of reminded me of. All the relevant info got conveyed. Would have been cool to get random stuff though. Yeah, man, like hit me with some random facts, but then I don't know, maybe that kind of would have taken us out of, I don't know, like the story itself. You know what I mean? Like we're in the hot and heavy, and then all of a sudden they're like, have you heard of the tale of Tomatonio? It's like, I have. I'm not sure how pertinent it is to what's going on here in Calvert, but I am still always itching to know. I'm always itching to hear more. Tell me about the acerbic tomato contest, please and thank you. But you know what I mean? But like, yeah, I really do enjoy, like, I've enjoyed what we've gotten. But yeah, like to what you said, Phil, the relevant info got covered, but yeah, it was really nice. I liked them. All right, less yap, more play. Let's go. It's not red anymore, so that's good. Several hours later, having sorted out the situation with Ashen, the group returned to Old Town. After grabbing a late dinner at Montmartre, they finally settled down for some much-needed rest. All right, so we got one back. Another one. The second Genesis. This wasn't how I expected to get it back. Yeah, it's definitely not a fake either. Does that mean that this was all just another case of Genesis going haywire then? Nah, I don't think it's that simple. If I remember right, this unit had the ability to manipulate vital forces. Hard to imagine that it could pull off the things that we saw this time around. I concur. Consider the way Miss Lou and the others have been corrupted. It had that crimson asswipe's handiwork written all over it. Yes, the Genesis was probably being used as a point of origin. As for the corrosive power the Crimson Grendel has, it must have been strengthened after the 8th Genesis was reassembled. And now it's able to wear away at past memories. When that happens, the target's perception gets rewritten the way Ashen's was. Oh. So basically it can alter what people remember. At least that's what we're speculating. Sorry, but I'm drawing a blank on everything that happened. Before I knew it, the only thought I had in my mind was revenge. My circumstances were similar. I acted as if ordered by my chieftain, and so harbored no qualms with my mission. Perhaps we were under the influence of a highly sophisticated technique, one capable of rewriting our perceptions. It was as if we were being shown a possibility that could have come to pass. Whatever the case, we can say for sure that an unidentified phenomenon is at work here. It could be a sign that our high-risk offenders are making a move again. The Crimson Grendel and the... Bro, every time. And the Guard Master, you mean? At this point, we need to... Ugh, who could that be? Sorry, but our office hours are long over.
Whoops. Hope you don't mind me barging in.
That voice! Fuck. Back in action. I'm glad she's still here. This is a great song too, man. The Divine Blade of Silver. I half expected her to come. But what for?
Short time no see, guys. I just stopped by to say thanks for today. Well, that. And to cut a little deal.
Bro, whatever you're bringing to the table, I'm down. Except for, like, well, I mean, we've beaten her in a couple of rounds, so that's good, but I don't know if I still would want to be like, yeah, man, we can, like, you want to do a Mortal Kombat kind of thing? Yeah, right. I don't know if I would trust my odds. deal? Here comes that sinking feeling again.
As Ikaruga's second in command, I can't just shrug off what happened. No matter how you slice it, my subordinates were used in a, let's say, unconventional manner.
Yeah, they got brainwashed. Ichi, what's good, my guy? I used to have to write down what I was doing with JRPG so I don't lose track. ADHD. It's my brain, my guy. Holy shnikes. Holy shit, everything is just falling to pieces. Crux, what's up? How are you? Sky, it's a pleasure to see you. 3 years, 8 months. Yo, it's the evening of 3 years. Thank you guys all very, very much, man. Friends, new and old, man. You know, we continue just meeting new buds, having great times playing games, man. That's what it's all about. Thank you all very, very much.
So, in exchange for you calling it even, I'm taking it upon myself to pitch in for a while.
Dude, yes.
Think of it as an apology, mixed with a dash of gratitude.
Oh, brother, I should have seen this coming. Hey, look on the bright side. We couldn't ask for a better helper. Agreed, her combat skills leave nothing to be desired, and her unclouded eye will surely serve us well. She'd be a valuable asset considering what lies ahead. Just so we're clear here, this ain't gonna be like the time you helped us out in Longport. If you're in it for the long haul, and it's our way or the highway. Got it?
Sure, I think I can handle that much.
Bro, I love Van. I love all these characters, dude. But man, Van has been just a fantastic MC. Yeah. And that is, then in that case, welcome aboard. Happy to have you with us again. Now that our surprise guest is settled in, let's get back to the topic at hand. To recap, it's plain to see that the enemy's exploiting the Genesis for their own twisted gain. That's why we need to recover the rest of them as quickly as possible. And yes, there are still 6 units unaccounted for. Going by our progress today, this is going to take us a long while. In that case, we'll want to be prudent with our itinerary for here on out. Good call. We're going to be pressed for time no matter what. So let's try to get our agenda mapped out by the end of the night. Do we even have a lead to go off of? That's the question. Has the guild caught on to anything? In a manner of speaking, we've received word that the remnants of those anti-immigration terrorists, the True Grievance Brigade, are mobilizing. They were the ones who hid out in Hermès. Whoa, that's some pretty alarming news. Yeah, might pay off to poke around about it. That said, I've got another possible lead. A letter came in while we were out. Really? From who? My master, if you can believe it. Yo, for real though, I'm like, where's Bergard been? Like, you know, was maybe hoping for that triumphant return, maybe still will, but yeah, man. R.I.P. Barkhorn, never forget. A letter from Bergard? The timing's uncanny. Makes me curious what the old fogey has to say. So, what did he write? Let me read it out loud for you. To Van and the rest of Arkride Solutions. I hope this message finds you well. It has come to my knowledge, albeit only in bits and pieces, that a number of peculiar incidents have recently transpired in the Republic. Unfortunately, due to extenuating circumstances, I will be unable to visit in person. Nevertheless, I am compelled to put my concerns to paper. It would seem these convoluted events are occurring in quick succession. But while the situation may appear chaotic, there is undoubtedly an overarching narrative at play. However, it cannot be found by scrutinizing each individual element. Instead, you must step back and adopt a broader perspective. In chess, one must watch not the pieces, but the board. So, too, should you make an effort to see the bigger picture. If I notice anything myself, I will have my disciples inform you. Know that I have every confidence in your ability to overcome this. Till next we meet, Bergard Zeman. Damn, Gramps, his advice is so spot on you'd think he was spying on us. It's impressive to say the least, and he makes a fair point about seeing the bigger picture. Things have definitely been in a jumble since Nemeth Island. We've left a lot unsolved. Taking the time to reassess it all might lead us to an epiphany. Not just in regard to our enemy's motives, but with what happened to Ashen today, too. I think it'd be well worth the effort. So what's our plan for tomorrow, then? Our options are to either investigate the remnants of the True Grievance Brigade, or to follow Mr. Zeman's suggestions and review the mysteries that have arisen thus far. Let's see. Oh, shit. Okay, so will I be able to do both of these? Or is it one or the other? That's, I guess, really all I want to know. I'm going Bergard for sure, but will I be able to do... Okay. Don't overthink it. That's the name of my game, big dog. You know that. I say we go with Master Bergard's advice. Sounds like a plan. Great, then let's pack it in for tonight. We got a busy day in store. It's actually redacted, TZ? Right on, dude. Yo, man, we're almost to April. Imagine. We're almost there. Hard-boiled shortcake. All right, time to get this workday started. Like we decided last night, we're going to be looking into all of the mysteries we've left unsolved. The incident at Nemeth Island, yesterday's run-in with Ashen, we need to start making some sense of things. First on the list are the fake Grendel, the phony fairy, and the dude lording himself up as the garden master. I feel like Aaron said garden master just the way I'm feeling it on the inside. Dead. They won't show their hand so easily, but chances are that they're slinking about behind the scenes. Indeed, we also know that the Society's Oathbreaker is cooperating with them. Apart from that, perhaps we can look into the twin assassins from the garden as well. Those kids, huh? Whatever their history, they're bound to come into the picture again. Then there's Swin and Nadia. I wonder if they're okay. We couldn't pick up either of their tracks yesterday. Yeah, the only lead we had turned out to be a ruse. This makes 6 days since Swin left. Another thing that worries me is the way that those two have drifted apart. Yes. Our next conundrums are the mail we received from C and the situation with the garden. Quite right. The latter also played a part in Miss Lou's rewrite, though the particulars escape us. Mirabelle informed me that they would investigate the matter after I inquired about it last night. Jeez, that's more mysterious than I thought. We got enough here to fill a few books. Is it always like this? I'd call it par for the course at Arkwright Solutions. Well, we can't just ignore these things. Yeah, at the least, we gotta take a few shots in the dark. For now, let's give the town a once-over. We can check whatever sticks out and handle any 4 SPGs on the way. Right. On with our daily operations, then. Okay, I just hope that there are a bunch of monster exterminate... Oh, shit, man, Hermès, it's been a hot minute. Bro, I swear to God, that's been another thing that's just been kind of in the back of my head. Like, where's Hermès been? Hey there, Arkwright, Hermès here. Long time no see. Finally got my moonlighting out of the way, so the courier business is back up and running again. Give me a call if you ever need anything, and I'll make the drop in no time flat. Right on, man. We get Uber Eats, you know, in Monster Hunter Wilds, and now we get our courier back from Hermès. By courier, select order delivery from your desk to take advantage of Hermès delivery services. She charges a fee, but it's a convenient way to purchase equipment and items from stores in the capital. That's like half the reason I had you talk to her back in Act 1. She's just not present for the like, yeah, she's just been AWOL. She's been moonlighting, and it's still Kilika. I'm convinced. They're like, it's not. I mean, I'll find out if it is or not. I would be shocked, but you know, they keep the helmet on for a reason. We'll find out eventually who the hell it is, right? Maybe. I didn't like she just remains this character in a motorcycle helmet. All right. Just got to trust the process, you know? Okay. Sure, we can do that. Okay, so I wonder. So Station Street and the Marche, those are our only 2 4 SPGs, which is kind of good. I was in the midst of saying, I hope that they're just like monster exterminations and not like some crazy talk tour. Because here it is where it's like, it really is picking up steam. And I know in true Trails fashion, they would throw like a dip. You know what I mean? Like, they would throw a dip and be like, no, why? Don't, please. Why would you do that to me? You said Mirabelle was looking into the garden, right? Any luck on that end? Knowing her, she'll have already come across something of note. Shall we contact her? Howdy, Reset, and same to you, Arkwright Solutions. What's shaking? Besides that walking blade hazard you added to your crew, I mean. We wanted to check in on the garden. First off, how much do you already know about what's happening? Whoa, now. Way to put a girl in the hot seat. Guess there's no point keeping it on the down low, though. I know I said we lost control of the place after it got hijacked, but that doesn't mean Marduk hasn't been monitoring the sitch around the clock. And actually, after analyzing yesterday's data, don't tell me you noticed something screwy. Look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants. A pattern of abnormal system operations like none we've observed before took place yesterday. And for how or why it happened, well, you can search me. She said we could. The only thing we could suss out was that it had assessed geographical data from the Longlie area. So we were right. The garden systems were involved. That's all of the hush-hush I can share. Sounds like it was enough for you to figure something out, though, huh? A few somethings, thanks to you. Glad to hear. Looking forward to you getting us back in the driver's seat, Van. Yeah, well, I wouldn't get your hopes up just yet. Got a feeling that settling this whole thing is going to be a hell of a time for us. Don't know what that means, but let's just call it a you problem. So long for now. Be seeing you again soon, Reset. Indeed. Take care, Mirabelle. Well, that confirms what I've been suspecting for a while. The Garden Master really is the one hijacking the garden. What a coincidence. The Garden Master's hijacking the garden. All right. Okie dokie. I can still remember my shock when the space around us morphed into the Longlie Pubu. It may well be the Grendel Zolga's power utilizing the garden systems as a foundation. In doing so, reality itself was corroded. I never even knew that that was possible. It's likely that the power of the Genesis was somehow employed as well. If you follow that train of thought, the Garden Master didn't steal the Genesis just to rewrite people's perceptions, but for something much bigger. Well, we'll just have to put it on the back burner for now. The takeaway here is that this probably won't be the last time reality gets corroded. Keep that in mind while we're out and about. If I had, so aside from, if I could have started stream earlier, I had this thought in my head. I was like, I want to get on and I just want to do some garden runs. Not only do we still have the seventh level to do, but just to see if I can do my best. And I know it would be a weekend project, but to get everybody get their MVP status for their 15 shard, you know what I mean? To get those. Alistair, what's up? Last time I checked in, I was in the finale of Daybreak 1, and I've just arrived on Nemeth Island. With any luck, I'll finish Fragments and speed past where you currently are with enough time. If they were going to give a side quest in Cold Steel 4 finale, they'll never not give them to us. It's true. Trails has taken hold of my soul and will not let go. Alistair? That's what it does, man. Trails is love, Trails is life, dude. Big time love. I don't know why this is our party comp currently, but I have to make adjustments. Nah, I gotta keep the backpack. Know what I'm saying? Gotta do it. And then, shoot, I should have just stayed here, huh? Equipment is fine. Quartz, on the other hand, oh, cool. All right. Well, now I wonder if I'll, no. So, yeah, there we go. Oh, I have enough for one. Uno mas. So I guess dude, Mirage. I can't believe I traded away 500 of those at one point. Shame on me, huh? Hell, yeah, you know. Whoops. I mean, I'll take Shield Breaker. Sword Breaker and Shield Breaker. If I can get 4 Earth, that's easy peasy in my opinion. Aaron's got it on? Okay. Yeah, I need 4, so... Take it from Nadia. Perfect. All right, that works. It's Team Wives, Sky, Apps at Tutoruri. Aaron? Sure will, man. Thank you. All right. I also am pretty sure I've cooked everything that we have available to us that we've scooped along the way. Yep, we're good there, so that's fine. Gonna go right down the list. Gets a load a little something from Hermès. I just want to take a look at what she's got. Am I drinking Coke or something? No, seltzer. It is a lemon lime seltzer. Oh shit, bro. We're super broke, huh? That's okay. There's a little bit more. There's a little more. I mean, we can just sell stuffs, yeah. Like, because these are all just oldies. These are all downgrades, yeah. Because I think she's got Fleeting Fury Plus. Excuse me. It's not huge bumps in... Magic evasion. Swing and a miss, dude. I mean, that's a pretty substantial bump for Arya. For Shizuna, for sure. That's pretty good. Yeah. All right, we're broke again. Good for us. And I know I have no business kitting out people that I'm like never gonna use or I haven't used like all playthrough, but I'm sure a time will come when it's gonna be like, hey man, don't you wish that you... And I'm gonna go, yes, I do wish that I had. I do wish that I had, but I didn't, so I can't take it back now. Yeah, more speed. More speed is good. More speed is quite lovely. I don't know why, just in case. Oh, all she's got is regular tackle. No dumplings. That's it. Thank you.
If you need anything else, just say the word.
Sure will. Hope to see you again real soon. All right, now we're good to go, or as good to go as we can hope to be. Well, if it isn't our delinquent tenant, your gang gets bigger every time I see you. Yeah, well, it's not like I asked for it. I apologize for any commotion. And I'm sorry I didn't stop here for breakfast. Just get a load of that aroma. Catch me in a good mood and maybe I'll treat you. By the way, didn't y'all get invited to the Z1 Grand Prix? Yeah, well, that Comet clown sent us 3 tickets. And Yume here said that she just had to see it. That's right. We'll be closing up shop as soon as the morning crowd is gone. So, if you'd like to order something, now's the time. Duly noted. I'd have nabbed a seat in the stands too if things weren't the way they are. But hey, don't let that stop you folks from enjoying yourselves. Oh, we'd plan on it, believe you me. Wouldn't be worth the lost business otherwise. You take care out there, everyone. See you later. Folk, what's up, man? Victor trying to put on the tough guy act while while he counts the stacks from all that rent. Oh yeah.
Very well.
Mas monies. Mucho monies. Lots and lots of.
Oh, what would you like?
A hamburger steak? Sure will. We got lots of gourmet points, so that's
Do your
good.
best out there,
I'm
okay?
wondering if we're gonna come into the ability to maybe get new.
What's on the menu?
What's on the menu?
Take care out there.
I will. Dude, that's like the nicest he's been to us in a hot minute. Take care out there. Thank you, sir, I will. Matter of fact. Van told him he's moving out to a new office, he'd start having a panic attack. Oh, yeah. He'd be like, wait a minute. I need that money. Please, I need that money. Dude, Grumpy, so far so good, man. Oh, I forgot we have these now. I should use these up for people that have... Holy shnikes. Well... Oh, I can use it on him. All right. Well... I feel like they'll catch up relatively quick. Maybe. I don't know. Right on. That was a ton of level. Grumpy, how was your day, man? Hope it wasn't a terrible Tuesday as trails. If you use them in the garden, they catch up fairly quick. Yeah, no. I was just talking about that not too long ago, about how I know it would be like a pretty stout undertaking, but just to have everybody that hasn't got, oh, it's snowing, to get MVP in the garden, just to get their stones.
More candy? Stop by again.
I probably will.
Thank you all for stopping by. Allow me to assist. Hope to see you again.
Dude, I always think that maybe there's gonna be something new.
Allow me to assist.
It's never. Okay, so all the gifts are not, okay, good. However, I was going to, okay, good to go. Some monies, for sure. Yo, Alex, I sure will. Sucked. Got a last minute chat today with someone that very clearly wanted their handheld. It wouldn't take no for an answer. Managed to kick it to the queue and then wash my hands of it. That
To
sucks.
see you again.
No, I don't want to do this myself.
What'd you like?
I need you to teach me. Tell me. Do everything for me. Silver Ring, Mistyverse. Ooh. All right, here we go. Now it's going to start getting even more expensive. People ask, how do I do X? Like, did you Google it? Because that's what I'm going to do anyways. I have similar instances like that, Grumpy, where it's like, I guess, shame on me for assuming. But, like, we'll get the sweet old lady, or in some instances, the asshole old person. And they're like, how do you cook a pot roast? Or how do you cook an oven roast? And I'm just like, are you like, I don't come out, I don't say it outright, but I go, are you fucking with me right now? Like,
Come again.
just like it boggles the brain. That's all. On the finale, Cold Steel 4, yo, man. Are you enjoying yourself, I hope? Calvert's going very, very well, man. Thank you. We got to go to the Septine Church. That's pretty much what the last chat was like. Yeah, it's wild. And again, like in today's day and age where, yeah, we all have, most people have a computer in their pocket. It's like, Google it. Like, what temperature should I cook this at? And it's like, I'll be like, 350. Well, all right, Alex, throw up a prayer. What are we doing? What are we doing for our pit stop? It's like use your pocket computer, and then you just Google it, and then you're good to go for the most part. Hefe, what's up, my man? We're taking off. Yeah, we'll have to go to Station. Yeah, we'll do Station Street first. Seems to be the... Damn, dude, there's gonna be more shops, more stuffs. Alex, what do you got, my guy? We're waiting. I'm waiting, big homie. What's the prayer we're throwing up? Chat decides. Well, what? No, come on. You're the one that redeemed it, man. Decided to redo my entire game list in Google Sheets? Oof.
Alrighty.
Come on, Alex. You redeemed it. You gotta do it, my man. You have to get up into the front of the class and share. Trails is peak. That's the prayer that we're putting up? All right. Dear Radios, thank you. Trails is peak. Amen. All right, there we go. Bingo bango.
Well,
Jeff, are you doing, I'd imagine you're going to do Expedition 33 next, or you got something in between? Or are you doing something different altogether? Are you ever going to go back to doing more retro stuff like you planned last year? The amount of games that we continue to get and want to consume is off the charts for sure. Basuria is next. All right, cool. I hope you enjoy that. I mean, I think that was it. Oh, it was in the... Okay, there we go. You know, I have the Trails bug bad, but because I played Daybreak 2's fan translation Horizons immediately after, and now I'm running back to the English release of Daybreak 2 as we speak, you'll, like, man, I was always on the fence. After Cold Steel 4, I was like, all right, Feb showed me how to use the overlay, and I was like, it's super simple. But then I held off, and then it was like the same thing. Finished up Reverie, and I was like, all right, I'm maybe gonna do it for Daybreak. Then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it for Daybreak.
Want to take the
But couldn't help myself. Retro vote is up on Discord. Okay, cool. What are the choices? Or is it just like people vote for retro and then you choose like a retro game? All the shops in here, so there's no NPCs. All right, so it's fairly straightforward at this point. Station Street it
Let's
is.
be on our way.
For you, what is the most underrated series in Trails? Underrated? What do you mean, Sky? Underrated like arc or characters, or could you expand on that question a little bit more for my smooth brain, pretty please? Watch, there's gonna be a whole litany of new weapons, isn't there?
We invite everyone to come and see.
All right, no, maybe not. Not weapons. Clothing, though.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Well, that's good. I mean, I'm all about the
Please
gifts.
stop by again.
There are 10 choices, and you can pick 3. I'll go down the list until Trails 10. So, hang on. So, there's 10 choices, and okay. So then, do you pick from? Oh, so you pick the 3 of the 10 you have listed. Gotcha. Okay.
Gentlemen, your attention, please.
The thing is, the fan translations are worked by people at Nissa Location team, and I'm not shitting you that there's literal word-for-word lines between this game and the fan translation. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, like I'm still not gonna use it just because I'm attached to the English cast. Like overall, like most underrated arc overall, I think in all honesty, just because like people haven't had an opportunity to really dive in, I would say the Sky trilogy. Like the Sky arc, I feel is the most underrated just because of accessibility. A lot of people that weren't able to play Sky, you know, jumped in with Cold Steel. It was, without question, the more accessible arc to get to. So I think just for that reason alone, in my opinion, it would make the Sky trilogy the most underrated. Not because, like, it's unappreciated, but again, like I had said, it was just, you know, accessibility being an issue.
Let's see what we got.
Are you aware that Mishy's revamped design has been rather controversial among his fan base? Controversy? Get right out of town. Apparently some fans have even been plotting something nefarious to show how much they hate it. Well, whatever their plans are, we can't let them get away with it, for Mishy's sake. Please help us stop them. I'll be waiting in the rest area on Station Street. All right, Rosie. Okay, no, there is no more. Wait, is she right over here? She couldn't just be like, hey! Hey, Spriggan! Over here! I'm having coffee! Come here! All right, we're there! Yo! Brian, thank you very much, man, for the 7 months. Appreciate it. Hope all is well with you. I can't word currently. Mac, what's good, man? Doing excellent. I'm loving Daybreak too, man. I hope everything's going well with you. What have you been playing? It's good to see you as well. Hey, you the Rosie that issued a 4 SPG? We're from Arkrad Solutions. We saw your request. Mishy is the Grand Master? That would be wild. Imagine. Oh, you're the ones everyone's talking about. You got here much faster than I thought you would. That's good because you're running out of time. Running out of time? Is that so? Why don't you start by telling us what's going on then? Your request made some mention of the Mishy show, I believe. Oh, that reminds me. Isn't there supposed to be some kind of difference between the new Mishy and the old one? Honestly, I can't really tell. Well, why don't I start there? Mishy was born in a theme park in Crossbell, Michelin Wonderland. And because Mishy saw a lot of success after the war, the Valis Investment Bank decided to buy up a lot of their stock. And that's how they became Michelin Wonderland's major investors. Valis Investment Bank? Mm-hmm. They've been pushing the company to expand their market ever since, particularly into the Republic. That's what led to the higher-ups deciding to put Mishy through a whole new redesign. His new features are supposed to appeal to people from the Republic, and the costume's apparently easier to move around in, too. It seems to allow Mishy to show more expression as well. I'm disappointed that they removed the cute little stripes on his body, however. Right? Where's Tio when you're near? She'd be like, ah! When everyone thinks of Mishy, they imagine a small, limp face with a plump body. It was peak character design. Valis just doesn't understand his charm. They completely got rid of the snuggly feeling he gave off. I see. You're very passionate about this. You seem pretty familiar with Mishy yourself, Elaine. She sure is. Been a hardcore Mishy fan since her student days. You don't need to advise it to the world, or advertise it to the world. Bro, Elaine, it's okay. You don't have to be a closet Mishy fan, just out and about. Plus, you can't exactly call me hardcore. I'm actually quite behind on Mishy lore these days. Oh yeah, definitely something a casual fan would say. Think what you'd like. Anyway, I apologize for all my excitement. I'm actually no longer a part of the old Mishy fan group. I've recently come to believe that both the new and the old Mishy have their positives. Well, I guess that's better than making a fuss over it. I agree, and for what it's worth, Mishy's old design is still rather prominent in Crossbell. Yeah, unfortunately, that doesn't mean much for the old Mishy's more radical fans. They're the reason I contacted you all, actually. Excuse me. You see, I've heard a rumor that they intend to interfere with the Mishy show today at the Treon Mall. Well, that's definitely not something that we can ignore. Could be dangerous. Yes, however, as for who exactly the person planning to interfere is, well, I'm not too sure. That's why I'm asking for your help. After all, it'd be terrible if the show got interrupted. I mean, that sounds like a pretty reasonable request, but as I'm sure you're aware, this is a job for somebody like a mall cop, not a Spriggan. Although I'd imagine they'd have a hard time acting on something that's little more than a rumor. Was there a particular reason you thought that we'd be your best choice? There is. think about it. If a fan of Mishy's were to have a run-in with the authorities, his reputation would be sure to plummet. Also, I can't help but sympathize with the old Mishy fans. They just really love him is all. I was hoping you guys could help me end things peacefully. That way no one gets hurt, or at least their reputation destroyed, or has their reputation destroyed. So in other words, you want us to stop the target from ruining the show, then cover up their tracks. Well, I can't say I don't understand how you feel. However, if these Mishy fans truly do intend on disrupting the peace, I think it'd be best if they were judged lawfully for their actions. If they don't face consequences, they'll only grow bolder. I guess you're right. Wait a sec, there's only one person trying to interfere, right? Yes, we may call the radicals a group, but they're barely even that, honestly. Most of their bad apples work in isolation. This sounds like this is just a plot for like keyboard warriors on the internet. Like, that's what this is. You know what I mean? Like, that's what this is. They're just a bunch of keyboard warriors spouting off. That's what it is. Holy mackerel. Sorry. Hey, Counterfeit Bagel, what's up, dude? How are you? Doing pretty good, playing Daybreak 2 as well. In Act 2 now? Hell yeah, man. Tio and Laura must now be allowed in Calvard. They can't see yeah. It would break them. It should be relatively simple to trace their movements then. Do you know what their plan involves? I'm sorry, any details I know are pretty vague. You can always hire a Jaeger Corps to deal with them, and depending on how big it is, you could probably send them to wipe out the entire group. With a smaller corps, though, you might just have to set up for killing the guy in charge. All right. Don't you think that's going a bit overboard? Well, actually, maybe it's best to be prepared. What if they plan to do something dangerous? Listen, nobody's planning an armed strike on Mishy or his fans, got it? If you say so. Anyway, we probably won't be able to learn anything concrete unless we start asking around the mall. Should we head over there and see what we can find? Well, this is law? Or, I mean, yeah, I guess so. Makes sense. All right, I guess we're on the case. I mean, sure, it's a little strange, but it kind of feels right up our alley. Great, thank you so much. You should head over to the Tryon Mall as soon as you can. The show should be starting in about an hour. I'm sure the culprit's just waiting for his chance to pounce. We'll do everything we can to find him. Actually, do you mind if I tag along? Honestly, I've got a feeling this crazy fan of ours already knows your face. You can come with us to the mall, but don't enter until we give you the all clear, understand? Yes, sir. Okay, let's get moving.
Let's get this party started.
Okay. Falvern, how are you, man? I love the Chonk-inspired Mishy. Yeah, dude. Would it absolutely thrash immersion if we put on Van's Mishy costume? Like, we're here to save the day. We're not the psycho fan that we're here to stop, by the way. Which also, sorry, I know this is... Sorry, look, I'm not trying to fucking ride the perv train, but there is some jiggle, and I hope that we all just saw that. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. My bad. Okay, and yes, I'm gonna break my rule. I have to do... I love this combat. Like, I love this outfit, man. It's super good. Yeah, let's go hit up the other shop right fast. Sure, there might be some new. We'll just double check. Hello there.
What would you like?
Chat Noir headphones. Choosing this combat outfit is awesome. It sure is, man. It's really just the tattered pants that she wears in her new outfit is just silly. I broke the rule in this game as well. It's an oh shit, new drivers all of a sudden? It's an irrational fear. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but I can't help it. Chaos. Oof. Who am I gonna slap that one on, dude? Chaos. New plugins as well? No. Okay, kind of shocked, honestly.
I was
Mirage.
able to help you out.
Thanks for the help, big homie. I mean, she's had Phoenix on, which has been pretty swell. I mean, she never gets in the action. Maybe I'd give it to him. No, I'd probably give it to... I don't know. I have it. Kept saying that her pant... I kept saying, I can't word, that her pants and her new outfit was going to be the new fad trend. I mean, dude, it's the new fad trend as of, like, I don't know, my junior year in high school. Abercrombie and Fitch would sell, like, pre-ripped pants. You know? It's like, and they were like $130, like, pre-ripped pants. It's, I don't get it. That's so much money. Here's, by the way, favorite part of this game thus far? All of it. All of it.
Seek out never-before-seen treasures as the curtain unfolds on an all-new adventure.
The part that definitely hit the hardest, though, was, again, like, the backstory on Paradise. Catra situation, Ren's, you know, obvious, more information, well, not more information, but you know what I'm saying, but, like, that part fucking wrecked me again. Hey, look who's here. How's it going? We're just out doing some information gathering. And since nothing big's popped up yet, I guess the answer is that it ain't going too well. We were curious if there have been any updates since I dropped by this morning. You seem to be deep in conversation, though. Did something happen? The juicier, the better. Well, I wouldn't call it the most helpful intel, but... Wait, since when was Ikaruga's second-in-command mixed in with you guys? I almost let her pass right by me. Well, that's just a shinobi technique I'm trying out. It's supposed to make you ignore me completely? Come on! I know she's just joshing, maybe. Who knows? Kudagane did say that it'd be useless, though, since I stand out just being here. But hey, if I can give the immovable a jolt, then it's not a total lost cause, right? Alright, so she's being serious. So it hides you without actually hiding you? Cool. Straight up, you need a real hobby. We've got our reasons for collaborating with her. No need to sweat the details. If we may get back on topic, did you learn something new? Well, ever since that whole mess on Nemeth Island, the guild has been going after the Oathbreaker again. Not that we actually know where the guy is, but you could say he's been laying low for once. Laying low? That old coot? Kinda hard to believe. There are many eyes peeled for any potential backroom activity from him. Even if he were to evade capture, he would surely leave behind some sort of trace. Since we've found nothing of the sort, it can only mean that he's inactive for the time being. It may be that he's already accomplished his objective, either that, or he was caught by the society and had the tar beat out of him. Wishful thinking, as nice as it sounds. Anyway, that brings us to the alliance between the Oathbreaker and the so-called Garden Master. We suspect it was only a temporary thing. I do remember him saying something like that.
Our contract is complete. Your assistance was
Blunt, what's up, man? Thank you very much. This is where I decided to actually start looking at character setups right on. I want the numbers to be green and I want to do more damage, and that's about it. the usual for me. I was fine on him last game, but she won my heart this game. Oh, and Hime, sorry, I couldn't, I've come to terms over time that I'm only going to play these games once. I might as well loosen up if something comes along and completely feels better, so I changed Fairy and Reset in Daybreak 2. Oh! Yeah, Blunt, it's been going incredibly well, man. Thank you so much. How about you?
Now kindly leave the stage.
The floor is all yours. What you do from here is none of my concern. so go nuts. I'm curious whether your scheme will play out like you think it will. Should make for an interesting watch.
This definitely lends some weight to those words. Up until Nemeth Island, the two had been collaborating to some extent, so it's likely that the Oathbreaker and the Garden Master are both working towards different goals. Elaine caught me up on what happened yesterday. This Garden Master guy's on the move now, yeah? I'm just glad that we don't have to face both those dirtbags at the same time. That's the one silver lining here. It stands to reason that he has further plans in the capital, judging from yesterday's events. The whole fiasco felt more like a trial run, if you ask me. This is when things really start to ramp up. When they do, like, the very, like, sadistic eyes, like, all right. Sure know how to make it sound ominous. In any event, the guild will need to be more vigilant than ever now. We'll do what we can, but it'll only get us so far while those devices are still out there. It's gonna be on you guys to step up to the plate, Arkride. Don't have to tell me twice. We'll foil the Garden Master's plot and bring Swin and Nadia back no matter what it takes. Oh. Somebody replant the begonias. Garden Master, you're up. I need a bag of topsoil. Aisle 3, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, I guess this is, well...
Let's roll, gang.
We'll see if there's any new gear that I won't be able to afford, but it's worth... Yeah, all right, it's worth checking.
Please take as much time as you need.
Excuse me. Yeah, I don't want to drop that speed, bro.
I hope to see you again.
No chance. Oh, is that Shooty Hoops behind us? The old blue exclamation point? Yeah. Shooty Hoops. Oh, I needed to do, yes, presents.
I'll take very good care of it.
Good.
Thank you very much.
For Ren?
I'll take good care of it.
I believe you. Give 30 gift items other than gem cards. Righto. Lindbomb. Increases arts damage by 50%, but post delay is 1.5 times longer. Damn, bro. But I mean, on a I mean, if she ever makes it into the fold, other than to save our bacon. Sorry, dudes. I'm sorry. You guys aren't here. I had to strip you bare. I needed what you had. I know, it may be something, it may be nothing, but I have to double check all the shops. Gifts, whatevers, Buffalo
soon.
Wallets still
Come
magic
again
droplets,
soon.
Okay. Let's go see Freddy vs. Jason.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Still
Please
the
stop by again.
same.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
The old Xenobreaker. Alright, so all the weapons are the same, which is great.
Please stop by again.
Yeah, give me all your quartz now! Alright, that's good, that's good. One more shop over yonder, window breaks. Bookies.
I have some. What would you like?
Sous chef. Yes, chef!
Please stop by again sometime.
I probably will. All right, we're good there. All the shops here as well. There may or may not be something. Nope, never mind. It just kicks right into the event. Well, this place seems pretty busy. There seem to be a lot of parents and children here. They must be waiting for the show. That might make it harder to search for our culprit. Should we just start looking for this guy's hiding place? I think we should find the Mishy show's staff first. I know that we don't want to alert the police or anything, but we can still give them a heads up. We have to make sure that they're ready, just in case we don't get to the culprit in time. Smart thinking. The staff lead is usually placed in the wings of the stage. Let's head there now. Right. No. I mean, after we do some shopping? Yeah, of course. Like, every shop's got new stuff, man. I can't just not.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks. You'll also find the Fern Store, a movie theater, boutiques.
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna have to go to the movies. I wonder if I'll be able to. Should be able to.
Anything of interest?
Blue Newsboy cap. All right. Whatever.
I hope you found everything.
Victoria, what's good, hombre? Happy Tuesday, duder. Carmen Sandiego, we found her. We can all rest easy tonight, friends. Where in the world was she? We just found her. They making the hard purchase decision? Yeah, kind of, sort of, even though I've looked at the same items like a dozen times and just being like, all right, retail therapy.
Welcome.
Dang, just had a day? Man, that sucks, dude. It's over now, though, right? Now you just get to do some chilling post-work.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. Please stop by again.
Okay. You're not.
You'll also find the Fern Store, a movie theater, boutiques, and other various
Yeah, hang on. Before... Well, actually, I'm going to have to see if there are even any new...
Visit the new Liberal Boutique, which just opened.
We've been to the Liberal Boutique. It's a wonderful place.
Goods from the Liberal Kingdom.
Um...
From the latest CCF products.
Wait, so we can't. All right.
Expensive wines.
Yeah, my bro just invited me to get a smash burger. Yo, smash burgers are delicioso. So fuck yeah to that, dude.
Whoa, what an amazing view.
Twice as tall as the Great Spire, huh? Hi there. Want to try something?
Try on mix. It's like a play on sour mix. Had to do a job that definitely wasn't my job today because my work's HR main guy is being useless.
Come again. Whoever built this must have been compensating for something.
We're finally here together.
Huh? She looks like she's bursting with joy. Wonder why.
Oh shoot, man! No, we're talking to Killica. If it isn't Arkwright Solutions. See a beauty's blade with you, along with other more dubious company. On a little group tour, are we? I should be so lucky. Don't act like you aren't wise to what's going on with us. How about you, Miss Division Chief, taking a personal day with your flunky? And there's a political debate tomorrow at Tryon Mall. We're here to conduct a preliminary security inspection. but I will concede that taking in the scenery from on high can be an effective stress reliever. So you've got it tough too, huh? We're still pursuing that Crimson Beast, as well as the man who calls himself the Garden Master. Though I regret to inform you that we don't have any more information than you do at present. That's too bad. Ever since the Nemeth Island case, all eyewitness reports have stopped cold. In fact, now that the serial killings have stopped, things in the capital have been almost peaceful. But who knows how long that'll last? Needless to say, this situation is only temporary, or perhaps it'd be better described as a calm before the storm. But no matter what schemes are taking form, we can be certain that they won't be carried out by conventional means. With that in mind, I'm expecting great dividends from your efforts. Don't go getting your hopes up too high. Still, we do plan on bringing an end to this. Then allow me to tell you our findings in exchange. They regard those dolls modeled after members of the Gardens. The CID took some of them in after the incident at Hermès, as I recall. What did your analysis recover or uncover? As suspected, they're linked to the super technology that arose during Crossbell's most recent incident. In particular, they were built to simulate the underlying concepts behind simulacra. Simulated simulacra? Try saying that 3 times fast. However, it would appear that the original technology could not be reproduced. From this, we've surmised that they incorporate Society, Marduk, and Zect Arms engineering, among others. I mean, so Marduk has been sus, confirmed more sus. So yeah, alright, good to know. In terms of how faithfully they reproduce their originals, the dolls are nowhere close to on par with simulacra. That, however, is because those aspects were eschewed, right? In favor of combat specialization and formidable battle prowess. We believe that they were produced around a year ago, with both Almada and the Gardens were still active. Aside from the twins, all other members of the Gardens have been wiped out. So the Garden Master unleashed these serial robot killers instead? And so the organization that had been warped from the start manages to survive more warped than ever. That's karma for you. There haven't been any reports of these assassin dolls being developed anywhere else. But if the Garden Master begins to act in earnest, they could very well emerge as an additional threat. You'd best be careful out there. We appreciate your concern. The Grendel Zolga started off by hitting a military compound, so there's no telling what his true target is. If anything, y'all at the CID should be the ones watching your step. Is that concern for your childhood friend I detect? I will be sure to pass it along to Mr. Kincaid. That ain't what I meant. Yes, it is! I, for one, think that he would love to hear it. Give me a break. Soon after, Kilika and Kayla returned to work, whereupon Van and the group resumed their own activities. Looks like we got an orb mail. It's from Father Bart. Oh shit, I mean, Master Bergard. He just sent me a letter yesterday. Now it's an orb mail? Wonders never cease. Van, a major breakthrough has surfaced regarding your current predicament, prompting my immediate return to Edith. I ask that you head to the underground ruins at Station Street so that we may discuss this matter in private. A major breakthrough? Doesn't sound like your everyday stuff. Might even have something to do with me specifically. Is there a problem, Van? Nah, just some personal correspondence. So we'll be milling about for a while now. What do you say we take a breather? Sure, it's about time we grab a bite to eat anyway. Our party's pretty big this time around. Maybe we could split up. Good idea. Let's part ways for lunch when we reach a good stopping point. I'd better keep things to myself until I know what this is all. Dude! It always like I'm in the moment, everything's in parentheses. It's like the inner monologue. You know what I mean? He's talking to himself. Shizuna's hearing all of this. She's quite literally hearing all of this. She's listening to it. Selecting head to the underground ruins from the travel menu will cause the main story to advance. As a result, some unfinished quests and unseen sub-events will disappear. Good, so we have to go back to, yeah. Damn, we got a couple. Couples.
Let's do this.
Van Big Softy, never.
Yeah,
Facts.
the Burl.
All our products are shipped directly from the Burl.
Well, I need that, so. Yo, blunt thanks, dude. Things that I'm never gonna use, probably. Curie bombs, those ones we keep for sure.
It's a cutting-edge piece of mobile technology that's lighting Calvert on fire. You won't want to miss it.
We'll just sell it now while we're here, man. It's a lot of boots. All for a LaBeurle-style rice omelet. Gotta have it, dude.
We'll be looking
I'm
forward to
actually
your next
kind of
visit.
interested in that place. Master really likes it there.
Oh, that reminds me. I think the granddaughter of the Eight Leaves founder belongs to one of the guilds there.
Let's go! Yes!
Welcome to the Treon Mall.
Almost a name drop, too. Almost.
Major landmarks.
This guy looks like the one in charge. Excuse me, you got a moment? There's something that we think the Mishy staff should know. Of course, is there an issue somewhere? Sorry, but we might want to talk about this elsewhere. Alright, was there something I could do for you? We're pretty busy, so if it's not anything important... We're from Arkwright Solutions. We just received a job from a concerned citizen. Van proceeded to explain the details of Rosie's quest. Good. Sorry, un momento. Ah. Okay, sorry. That was gonna bug me. Don't worry about finding the person. We'll take care of that part for you. I just wanted you guys to be aware of the situation. You should be prepared in case we slip up. I see. You know, actually, these radical Mishy fans have become quite the topic among our staff, too. We occasionally have some disturbances during our shows with booing and everything. Most of us figured that's who it was. You know what other parallels I'm drawing from this? It would be like people at like a music show, and like it would be like sing-a-tunes in that devout fan base would be like, boo! Boo! We don't like you! It's all right. Golly. You're not the real Mishy! But I never thought they'd go so far. Excuse me, if you've experienced these kinds of disturbances before, why haven't you notified the respective authorities? Well, we certainly considered it, but we were worried that they might want to start forcefully removing people who refuse entry. Not only would it paint a bigger target on our back, but it would also just ruin the atmosphere of the Mishy show. We figured that we could handle it by giving out warnings at the beginning of the performance. If it was me, I'd kick them out faster than they could say wishy with Mishy. Anyways, if what you said is true, we might just have to ramp up security after all. I'll talk to the staff right now and have them prepare for the worst. Thanks. Should make our job a little easier. Well, that's one task accomplished. What should we do next? Now we start the hunt. I'm pretty sure the culprit is somewhere in the mall. Think I've caught their scent earlier. We should try our best to capture him before the show starts. Santa, could you perhaps be smelling those two over there? That woman wandering the main corridor has been acting a little strange. She doesn't really look like she's here to watch the show either. She seems to be handing out some papers. As for the other scent, what about that guy handing out balloons? It's a Mishy balloon. I don't really think he's doing anything weird, though. No, he isn't, but I can't shake the feeling that he's still sus somehow. You sure do have a knack for this, but you're right. I'm sure one of them is the culprit. Sorry for stealing your thunder. Anyway, let's go talk to him and see if we can learn anything. It'd be nice if they gave up as soon as they saw us. It's true, would be nice. Freeze! Don't move! Hey, what are you handing out? Oh, are you interested? Please take some with you. Let me give you my card as well. Join us in bringing back the true Mishy. Trying to gather signatures in support of returning Mishy's old design. As I'm sure you can tell, I'm a huge fan. I visit MWL pretty often, even though it's all the way in Crossbell. Nobody in all the Republic loves Mishy more than I do. No, in all the world. Well, that's some confidence. Yeah, you sure are passionate about this. Radical might be putting it lightly. But why is she wearing so much perfume? It's really overpowering. The Mishy you see in the Republic is a fraud. He's trampling all over Mishy's good name. Whether it's the new design of the costume or even the Mishy and Boots movie, none of them are the cat we all know and love. The company's far too focused on making Mira lately, which means they've been neglecting the most important thing of all, Mishy's personality. You know, I kind of understand where you're coming from. I mean, the new design is all right, but there's just something about it that feels a little off. And don't ignore that feeling! You mustn't give in to the new Mishy. I've had over 30 people sign my petition already, and they would all agree with you. I believe that those supporting the new Mishy are being fooled into doing so. Is that so? Yes, and that's why I plan on watching the show happening later. I'll have my eye on them in case there's any funny business going on. Our dream is to create an MWL in the Republic, one that's true to form. If you feel as strongly as I do, I implore you to please add your signatures to the list. Well, I'll definitely have to think about it. Let's go find our other suspect. All right, yeah. I'm a true Mishy believer. I feel like there's room in this world for both Mishys.
To the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of Eden's major landmarks.
Meow.
There also find the Burn Store, a movie theater.
Whoa. You sure?
Sure am.
Boutiques, and other various shops to peruse. Visit the new Laurel Boutique, which just opened.
You handing out balloons for the Mishy show? Yes, I am. They were originally supposed to be used to decorate the mall, but I had some extra left over, so I've been giving them out to guests for free. That's awfully thoughtful of you. So does that mean you're one of Mishy show's staff members? I guess you could say that. I've only really been hired for a day gig, though. Excuse me. I'm a longtime fan of Mishy, so it's always been my dream to help out with the show. I was so glad I could finally arrange my schedule to take the job today. Do you normally do other work? Yeah, I'm a painter. You know, someone who paints roofs and walls and stuff. I also like working on mechanical stuff as a hobby every now and then. I even made a Mishy mobile once. A Mishy mobile? I'm assuming that's a car with pictures of Mishy all over it? Oh, mobile. Mobile. Sorry. Mobile. I was like, hit me. Never mind. Exactly. I even put together some custom parts that look like Mishy's ears and tails. It's actually parked outside the mall right now. Would you all like to see it? That's amazing. Well, take a look when we get a chance. You said you're a longtime fan, right? So does that mean that the design on the car is the old Mishy? Of course. The old Mishy's the true Mishy. The new one's just some fake made by some big stockholders. There's no competition. I just wish people who'd like the new one would open their eyes. He feels different all of a sudden. I feel kind of threatened. Also, what's that lemon smell coming off him? Some heavy perfume and dude smells like Mr. Clean Lemon. Lemon Pine Sol. Sorry, I got a little carried away. I know that the Valis Investment Bank's pretty much the whole reason why Mishy was able to come to the Republic. I'm really grateful for that, at least. Is that so? Thank you. You've really given us some things to think on. Well, we've talked to our two suspects. Both of them love the old Mishy too, but I think that they were a bit more than your average fans. Yeah, neither of them really seemed like they planned to interfere with the show, though. A man handing out balloons and a woman getting signatures. Still something I don't get. Yeah, why do they both smell so weird? You're right. I picked up on that as well. The culprit has to be one of them. We might be able to figure it out by process of elimination. Scent? Process of elimination? Yeah. The person who came to interfere with the Mishy show is... I'm gonna guess the dude handing out balloons? I mean, I really got a 50-50 here, but I'm sure it's gonna be SP related. You are all more than welcome to hit me with the correct answer if it is SP related. Brick wall. Sorry, guys, it was me. I can't stand Mishy, as a matter of fact. It is balloons. Okay, good guess. Thank you very much. Most likely the guy with the balloons. And I'm only leaning that way because he had a Mishy balloon. Huh? You don't think it's the woman? They both had really strong feelings about the new Mishy. The woman's trying to get rid of the new Mishy by gathering signatures. She even had her own cards made. And if she would have planned something that would interfere with the show, what do you think would happen? If it became known to the public that she was behind it all, her hard work would go up in smoke. Yeah, she's probably just gonna keep gathering signatures. When you put it like that, I guess it does make sense. That just leaves the guy with the balloons. Yes, but even without us narrowing it down, there's a reason he stood out. It's fun to see you guys slowly suss out the culprit. I tend to rely on my instincts. They're never wrong. You don't have to be so snide about it. Well, whatever. Let's go find our guy. There's not much time until the show starts. She's like, oh man, you guys are adorable. I just do like the Jedi mind trick thing and I just know what's going on. Oh, you're back. Did you guys want a balloon? The show's about to begin, so I started putting them away. Sorry, but there's something that we need to talk to you about. We don't have much time, so I'll keep it short. Fairy, you're up. Come on. What are you doing? I've done nothing wrong. Bro, did she just like back of the knee? Hiya! Maybe not yet, but you were certainly planning to. We know all about your little scheme. For example, those balloons. Why don't we cut one and see what's inside? Is it blood? As Shizuna drew her katana, the balloon burst without a sound, and from the balloon dripped a liquid. Is that paint? You put paint in the balloons? Well, isn't this a surprise? I have no idea how that got in there. It must have been someone else. Besides, how would something like that disrupt a show anyway? I assume it has something to do with the scent that you're giving off. That strong lemon smell. The components of citrus fruits have a corrosive effect on rubber. In other words, if you apply citrus-based juice to the balloon, it would eventually burst. And if you look close enough, some of the balloons have a clasp between, keeping them shut. Didn't you say something about being good with mechanical stuff? If you made a device that was capable of spraying lemon juice and putting it on a timer, you could release the paint right as the show is at its peak, ruining it for everyone. Aaron took a look into the man's pockets. And what do we have here? Some liquid and a few clasps. There's no more talking your way out of this one. Amazing. But you guys are too late. Why don't you take a look at the ceiling? Those balloons have paint in them too? It all got like super serial again. Everything's like mad serious, like, oh no, the balloons with the lemon juice. That's right. Sucks that I couldn't get them all up there, but whatever. When the paint falls, it'll be sure to splash everything and everyone in its way. Every fan of the new Mishy deserves to be doused. You idiot! Do you even realize what you're doing? New, old, it doesn't matter. You're not worthy to call yourself a Mishy fan at all. Huh? Yo, Elaine? I love you even more. Hello, everyone! The Mishy show will be starting in just a few moments. Please gather around the stage and get ready to make a wishy with Mishy. We're out of time. I think we've learned all we can. Fairy, keep an eye on him. Understood. What are you going to do? We'll talk to the staff and gather all the balloons ourselves. The ones on the ceiling take priority. Catcher, see if you and Theo can do anything about them. And try not to attract attention from the guests. Got it. It should be able to do some, I should be able to do something with the shard search. Theo! Commencing emergency balloon retrieval. Leave it to Theo. All right, let's get going. Oh shit, it's a game? Are you fucking kidding me? Ah! No, I gotta go up. I was like, where are all of them? For crying out loud. Oh no, oh no, no, no. We're off the rails. All right, there we go. Oh shit. I think I'm gonna fail this one in spectacular fashion. Well, there's one over here, so that's good. Ah! No! No! Ah! Such jank! No, wrong one. Fuck. All right, we're good, I think. All right, we got it. Feels good. That was a little... all right, that was a little sketch for sure. I was like, what the hell? All paint balloons have been retrieved. Mission complete. Well done, Theo. We managed to get them all on our end, too. Looks like we finished just before the show's climax. All right, everyone, let's do it. Make a wishy with Mishy. Make a wishy with Mishy! Sheesh. They were here struggling. They're just dancing the time away. Well, I guess I'm glad that their fun wasn't ruined. You said it. Following their success, Van and the others proceeded to inform the staff of the recently thwarted scheme. Van then also made contact with Rosie to notify her of the resolution of the issue. I don't even want to think about what could have happened without your help. I'm so glad I put out that request. I mean, if I had gone to the police or the guild, they probably would have just shut the whole show down and called it quits. Seriously, thank you so much for your help. Allow me to offer my thanks as well. I really appreciate everything that you've done for us. By the way, you said your name was Rosie, yes? I'd like to cover the request fee for you. Would that be okay? Huh? Well, sure, I guess I don't mind. Fine by me. Couldn't care less who shells out in the end. As long as they actually do, you know. But before we forget, we still gotta figure out what we want to do with this guy. I didn't actually think that you guys would get all the balloons in time. Yes, you're just as good as the rumors say you are. Arc Ride Solutions. Hey, can I ask you a question? Why did you want to disrupt the show in the first place? Because I refuse to accept the new Mishy. See, I've been a fan for a long, long time now. I have a collection of every piece of Mishy merchandise that's ever been sold. That's incredible. So when I learned that I'd finally be able to see Mishy in the Republic, I was over the moon. But then I found out that he was just an imposter. However, I knew that for those just discovering Mishy, that fraud would become the real thing to them. So I figured I would show them. Show them that the Mishy they know and love isn't the real Mishy. They deserve to know. Sorry to hear that you were disappointed. Can't say I don't see where he's coming from, though. Man, this guy's really digging his heels in. If we do actually end up doing this without the authorities, there's a real possibility he'll circle back to plan something even worse in the future. Alright, if we want to stop him from making a comeback, I think we have two options here. We either chew him out, or we intimidate him. I mean, bro. I'm going to intimidate the fuck out of this guy. Let's just threaten him. That should put a stop to all this. Could be the wrong answer, but I just decided to pull the trigger. Well, in that case, how about I take the lead? Even better. Yeah. she don't care. Would you stop reading my mind? Scolding is great. You unleash a lane on him. Ow! I don't know why I didn't even think about that. I didn't like it I thought like Van was gonna yell at him. But fine, if you're so confident, let's see what you can do. Can I help you? These Mishy radicals are a pretty big pain in the butt, huh? Think you'll need a hand taking care of them? Lucky for you, whether it's controlling information, interrogation, assassination, I can do it all and nobody will ever hear a peep. Well, thank you for the offer, but we couldn't possibly. Don't you think that's a little much? Well, the way I see it, what you were planning was just as bad. See, mascots only have value because their popularity, isn't that right? And at the moment, the new Mishy is using that popularity to make a life in the Republic. By sabotaging him and his shows, well, he might as well have pushed a stake into his heart. Holy shit! Can you really complain if someone wants to do the same to you? Are you crazy? Okay, maybe I was trying to tank his popularity, but we can talk about this, right? Talk, huh? You mean you still got something to say? In my opinion, I think the stunt you just tried to pull speaks for itself. You're right. I should never have tried to do something like this. Phew, she had me worried for a bit, but it looks like he looks like he's learned his lesson. So this is where you've been all been hiding. No way. Wow, Mishy! Chillin', dog, let's go. Hey, everyone, it's Mishy. I'm so glad to meet you all. Mishy, what are you doing here? Weren't you supposed to be returning to Michelin Wonderland? Sorry, I saw someone who didn't look very happy, so I simply had to come out and see what I could do for them. Jumping in at a time like this? Impressive. You know, I only came to the Republic from Michelin Wonderland. There's still a lot of stuff I don't understand about this place, like why are my eyebrows so limp here? But that hasn't stopped me from trying to fulfill my dream. That is my dream of bringing lots of happiness to everyone, of course. And I'm going to keep working at it, and someday I'll be able to bring some happiness to you. Mishy, I was so wrong. I was so worried over the difference in design, I never even bothered to try understanding you. But I think I get it now. No matter what he looks like, Mishy's heart and soul will always stay the same. I'm so sorry. Thanks for everything, Mishy. I knew Mishy could solve everything. In the midst of how serious the story has been, like, this is a bit of levity. Like, all right. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit touched myself. The guy in the suit's a pretty good actor. Would it kill you to read the room a little? I think we should all have a dream like Mishy's. It would make the world a much nicer place. Yeah, maybe, but anyways, I think we can consider this a case closed. The man who tried interfering with the show made an effort to apologize to each and every staff member. He seemed to deeply regret his actions. Due to his change in attitude, the group was able to handle the incident without involving the authorities. With that, the curtain came to a close on the Mishy misadventure.
That takes care of that.
That was good though, man. I dug it. Got to do this quest with Van's Mishy costume. Blunt, for real, I was like, maybe we should. Like, it would probably break immersion though, right? Storm, how are you, man?
Mira deposit confirmed.
Law and chaos. All right.
Let's be on our way.
Bunch of new shops. We're gonna hit the fishing store up.
Hey Take a look at my wares.
Straight from the
strike your
farm.
fancy?
Hipstragas for Yumes? Adorbs, man. Hell yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Vantage Masters? Yo, shit, man. Let's rock.
You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you. Let's play some VM, man. Nothing at the fishing shop though. All right, well that was quick enough. Whoa.
Thanks a bunch, man.
Yumes, you're the best, kid.
I'm so happy.
What to do?
According to our intel, a dangerous... Oh, good. Easy peasy, man. The 100-eyed drome has been sighted in the Marsh's old sewer system. We would greatly appreciate you taking care of the beast in the guild's stead. Cool. All right, so we round out our 4 SPGs with just hammering down a monster. Perfecto. However...
Something you're looking for in particular. Talk to you later.
Sorry, I'm all out of
Something
sorts.
you're looking for in particular.
Gotta have them dumplings, dude.
Talk to you later.
Bye. And the Suez is probably in the
Let's
depths.
be on our way.
Ugh, yuckers. All right, well, actually, the only thing I wanted to check right fast. Everybody's accuracy is over 100, with, you know, minor exceptions. You know what? No, I can't. It would be my demise, I'm sure.
Whew, that hits the spot.
It would be my pleasure.
The old wellness
quite a lot of
burger, huh?
effort
All
into
right. What do I... Healthy liquor? Bro, Lupe Fiasco's Food and Liquor? What an album back in the day. Kashmir. Unicorn cameo. Grand Topaz. Oratorio Blue, huh? Damn. Yo. Crimson Tear. That's a lot of strength. I'll take it. 29% prevents delay, slow stat down. Also pretty good one. Bro. I need... I need my gladiator headband, bro. Gotta be honest, I'm kind of scared that Horizon will have 500 party members again, so I don't want to have to build all of them like Reverie. Just, I know this is probably a very blasphemous statement. Just use auto. Just use auto. Fuck it, man. Just wait till like whatever the final game is, you know what I mean? Everybody's gonna be back. Everybody's gonna be back. Everybody. How do I unsub a Prime sub? Dog, call Amazon. It's my bad. I had to say it. I'm so sorry. What am I doing? I don't even know. No, I do use auto when that happens. I just use auto and work off the auto build. Yeah, I mean, just get them all in the slots and then like, all right, now I'll tinker. I'll tinker with however I, you know, have to do it. I see now over 50 characters giving their one line before the final boss. Good. Give it to me all. The tinkering's a lot of fun. For brainiacs like you it is, man. For me, it just becomes overwhelming. Like, I commend you, Jeff. Like, I always do. I always sing your praise and what a tactician you are. It's too much for me. It's way too much. It's like an open world game, you know what I mean? I've got too much leash, and my brain is just it's too much. I can't do it. Being able to like just get shard, like a shard skill that I like, that works.
Make it count, Dan. I suggest we strike now.
Cypher air.
Here I go. We should go on the attack.
Wind and earth. Earth, wind, and fire. Can't get a death blow on him. All right, we'll give it the old college try. Shit, man. Really? I can't go through what you got? Come on. Can I go around you? No? Can't loot, scoot, and boogie, eh? Very well. Pricks.
I like where this is headed.
No, I'm gonna stick to what I was gonna try and do.
Activating drive. We'll win.
Dude, you gotta counter those, fam.
I suggest we strike now.
Shit. No. That's my crit, damn it.
Yeah. Show them your stuff, Elaine. Now we're talking.
Can I like wiggle my way? Come on! They're just clogging up the works. All right, there we go. Just gumming up the works over here. Rascals.
See through this. Yeah. Ha!
Pros and
Cypher activate.
We'll win.
I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. Yoink. Mayan.
I ain't showing any mercy. You're getting the full course.
Hell yeah.
Azure Sunray.
We're missing a lot of turns and I don't like it.
My turn now.
Got headbutted by a fucking jello monster.
Run wide. Freezing blizzard. Shut them down, Reset.
All right, can I please? No, still? Killing me, Smalls.
Brace yourself. Something's coming.
Bro, it's so discouraging. No! I just want to try and get a death blow out of this.
Something's coming our way.
Come on, there's plenty of rum! It's because the water boy's a cheetah.
Get ready.
Brace yourself. Something's coming. Brace yourself. Something's coming our way.
Move is the best stat. I know. I have sacrificed move for speed to my own detriment.
We should go on the attack.
No shit. Stop shaking all that yuckies on us, dude. Gross.
Maybe proceed with caution.
Pull out all the stops.
Missile clip. Now. Steal yourself.
Thanks, Val.
Appreciate that.
I'll never forgive Falcon for taking my movement quartz from me.
Mr. Archive.
Give it back! Oh, good, on a Zero Arts too? Hell yeah. Love to see it.
Something's coming.
Alright, then yeah, okay, so here's... Yeah. No! For crying out loud, there's plenty of room! Just let me fucking split the upright! Alright, we'll take the long way. That works. Alright, we're good. Everything's fine here.
Release.
And then I'm gonna crit. And hopefully death blow.
Here's my chance. Watch closely.
You know.
It's over. Radiant Seeker.
Two down! Two down, one to go.
Now we're talking.
We certainly are.
Spisaruki, freezing wind. Cut down my enemies. Show them your stuff, Elaine.
Bro, this one just keeps hanging around. It's like after the 27th time you've wiped your ass and there's still poop on the toilet paper. You're like, just go away. I don't want this anymore. Just stop.
This'll cut. Now. Steal yourself.
Appreciate that.
And scene. All right, feels good.
Onwards and upwards.
Does her S-Craft have? Yes.
Greater heights.
Somehow missed that she's a shield, full-time shield bot cat. Oh yeah, I keep her in the party for Cobalt Curtain.
That's one job.
Wonderful.
Reward deposited.
Relatable analogy? It's horrible, dog. Like, how is there still poo? All right, now we'll all get healed up. Everything will be fine.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Yeah, man. No. See, I'm a dummy.
Let's be on our way.
Should have done this last night.
Heading in?
Where's Anya? Where'd she go? She get the day off? Should have done this before the fight.
This is perfect.
This might be a little too toasty.
It's so nice and warm in here.
So now I wonder, you know, yeah, obviously Catra's chilling all by himself, but like, what is he just like on the opposite? Like, is he in his own, like his own steam room? Is the bathhouse that big? It's a massive bathhouse, dude, and I want to go there.
I've never been to a northern style bathhouse before.
It's a genuine Remetherian one. In case you were wondering, the loyally uses.
Oh, they said that they had a.
very
Okay, cool.
specific
Good to know.
stones that can.
And there he goes.
Stop pining over me, Anyez. Don't do it. Please. Oh no, actually, I wanted to.
Sure is getting colder.
Pardon me.
Would you care for some flowers?
Pardon me again.
What would you like? Will you stop by again sometime?
It's not it. I need ingredients. Which may be here? I needed hooch.
What's it gonna be?
Nope.
Later.
Actually, you know what? Hang on.
Well then, shall we?
No, nothing new here. All right.
Break. Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times. The Vern Company has reported that the T-phone, which launched earlier this year, has surpassed a 10% usage rate among the population of Edith. These numbers, which greatly exceeded initial projections, have paved the way for discussions with the government on orbital network expansion.
Can I help you? Come again.
Mike, is this the Sky FC remake waiting room? It can be. It's just the trails. The trails is love area of Twitch, I guess. How goes it, bud? I hope you're doing well. We haven't fished in a hot minute either, and then I promise we'll get to getting. Plenty of dumplings.
That's it.
Here, fishy, fishy. Holy shit.
Got myself a whopper.
Pearl glass. Mine too. We got 3 of them? Holy shit. All right.
There.
That's a lotta.
That's it.
There we go. Lothar's was shaking it. Oh, same pearl glass. It's all good. That's all right. We'll take all the mine too, so we can probably trade up at some point. How are you, man? I hope Fan and Little Miss are doing great. We'll use the deluxe dumpling. Yeah, I've enjoyed, you know, like in all honesty, even just like the single button push from Skyfish. Like, I'm just good with the single button. Like, I love all the iterations of their fishing. It's been a lot of fun. Oh, pearl glass for days. Been feeling down, but that's just one of those things. Fan is doing good, and so is Little Miss. Sorry you're feeling down, bud. Been there. I feel you. All right, the new one.
Got myself a whopper.
Gold salmon. Bro, gold salmon. Gold salmon was... Got a few notes for this section. First few are Old Town, McGee's at the Sig Shop, and Curtis at the house near Baths. Oh, okay, cool. Hear me out. End of FC remake post-credit scene of Can't Be Talking to Grandmaster. Why did you want to see this again, Grandmaster? Things were simpler here. Imagine. Times were much simpler, weren't they?
Let's do this thing.
It's probably just gonna be the same fish, but I'm already gonna check.
Let's do this thing.
All right, we're good. So hang on. First few are Old Town. Hold on, I'm sorry. 1 second, Lothar's. My bad, dude. Maggie, and so then Curtis. Maggie and Curtis.
Well then,
Mrs. in Youngblood are doing good, man. Thank you very much for asking. Had a headache after work, so I was able to take a nap, which felt really good.
more candy? Stop by
And
again.
Youngblood, he wrote out that I love my mom. My mom knows the Easter Bunny. I love my daddy. Love Hudson. And I was like, my guy. like wrote it all out. He's been working on, you know, like working on that in kindergarten, so it was super good. You had another run-in with the police? You good for nothing? I have enough problems to fix around here. Oh shit! Right, you said it was Maggie and it didn't even register. But that's why I'm apologizing now. At least you'll have some time before everything hits the fan. And don't call me good for nothing. Says the woman who's been a con artist for the past 50 years. I'll call you whatever I want, good for nothing. If you've got a problem with it, then maybe you should try being a law-abiding citizen for once. Why does this old biddy think she's so much better than me? They sound so angry. Pretty sure I've seen the old lady in the Blacklight District before. That's not surprising. She was caught acting as the ringleader for a group of scammers recently. She seems awfully familiar with Jin. I wonder what their relationship is. Bro, Jin, say it ain't so. Please don't be a con artist as well. Super D Hero, how's it going? Really looks like the scolding's getting to her. Pardon me. What is it? If you want to buy something, make it quick. Can't you see I'm trying to knock some sense into this hoodlum? Easter Bunny is your bro? Easter Bunny's a good dude. What is that? Is that a week from Sunday?
Thank you all for stopping by.
And then is Greek Easter the following Sunday? Or is it on the same Sunday this year? I can never remember. Because I know it, obviously, it changes up. And then over by the bathhouse. Curtis? Curtis? Could it be? That's a letter from Hermès Academy. Did they finally come to a decision? Well, wait a second, I'll check. On behalf of Hermès Academy's Administration Bureau, it is our pleasure to welcome you among our student body. Yes! I did it, Mom! Dad, I really did it! Congratulations, Curtis. All your hard work is finally paid off. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Well done, Curtis. I suppose this is the result of that stalwart resilience of yours, my boy. You should be proud. I don't think I've ever seen you two so emotional before, but thank you. I'm so relieved. It looks like you finally made it in. Wow, he must have worked pretty hard to get it, huh? But doesn't that mean he'll be my junior come April? I'm waiting. Now we wait. That'll be right before the start of the festival, too. I'm sure he'll manage to enjoy himself. Nah, that Hermès exam was so long. Is it really over? It'll probably be a while before it sinks in. I think I might actually start crying. I did it. Station Street Hazel at the Guild House, okay? Thank you, thank you. Well.
Let's be on our way.
Oh, Hazel. What did you say? Oh, Hazel's behind the counter, Dare. I was like, I go to see a girl named Hazel. It's this guy. We finished investigating all the evidence on Nemeth Island. It ended up being a joint effort with the CID, too. Our HQ even sent over an S-rank to help with it all. But you can rest assured that Paradise won't be making a comeback anytime soon. Instead of anytime soon, how about just it never comes back, period. Please and thank you. That's good to know. Yeah, I doubt there'll be anything left of them with an S-rank on their tail. But still, kind of pisses me off that the Oathbreaker was the one that started it all. Yes, but for the moment, we should focus on our present situation. I agree. We'll keep a better eye out from here on out. But if you ever have time, just know we always appreciate some good old Spriggan help. The Garden Master is believed to be more of a threat at the moment than the Oathbreaker. Well, regardless, we do need to be keeping a better eye on things. Should probably be doing more patrols, too. But if you ever have time, just know we always appreciate some good old Spriggan help. Hey, yo, Lothars, don't apologize for anything, man. I hope you get a good night's rest. I hope the family is well in the morning. I hope tomorrow gets better for you. And I hope that continues for the duration of the week as well, man. Not just tomorrow. Lots of love, my guy. Be good. We visited all the shops. We did all the things, all the stuffs, all the places. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Heading to the underground ruins at Station Street will cause the main story to advance. We've done all the things. We've gone all the places. Let's go. Fuck! Shit! No! I'm sorry, Phil. I didn't know. I don't know when my last autosave was. Just Anya and Kisara hanging out. Oh, okay. I was like, shoot, man. I was like, I think I'm doing okay. After separating from his companions, Van made his way to Station Street. A lot more people around now that we're heading into the afternoon. Well, for now, I've got to find out what Master wants from me. He went through more trouble than he had to sending that orb mail. Something's definitely up. It's been 3 months since we last saw each other. I guess the first step is to just meet up and hear him out.
The entrance to the underground ruins is down the back alley next to the department store. That's just a rumor.
I was like, maybe I'll get lucky. I can go back. Nope. Just missed the reveal for Grandmaster's identity. It's okay. Just tell me later on. We'll just find out later on. Oh shit, Celise is here.
Celise? The hell are you doing down here? Master called me over to talk. What, did you come in his place?
In his place? I guess you could say that.
Am I missing something?
I've got some bad news to share, Arkwright. Master Barkhorn's dead.
What the fuck? Not this again, man!
What?
No!
Back up. Did I hear that right? He's dead?
No, bullshit.
We're talking about the Bergard Zeman, right? You say it's my fault?
She's been corrupted. I don't like it.
It figures you wouldn't have a clue. Back when you were swallowed up by that demonic power, Master took on a curse to protect you. You know that much, right?
Now hold on a sec.
That curse is as nasty as they come, and just as tough to dispel. He spent all this time getting spiritual treatment in Arteria. But even after going to Gehenna and back, he gave up the ghost just the other day.
No way, man! I don't believe that for a second. No! Yes, that!
Don't tell me she's corroded, the way Asha was.
Master covered for you until his dying breath. And whether he likes it or not, his sacrifice proved one thing. Your existence is a plague on this world. And that's a sin I just can't abide by.
Even if in all likelihood she is corrupted currently, I still wholeheartedly believe that that's really how she feels about Van. I feel like that's well within her character. Like, that's how she feels, for sure. And now I'm having a hard time. It's like, I mean, it's probably the is it the corruption? I don't know.
Since we're fellow disciples, I'll grant you one act of mercy. Putting you out of your misery by my own hands.
So even Dominions can get their memories rewritten. This ain't the time to mull things over, though.
She's a badass.
Up and at 'em, Mare Bear. We got trouble. Shit! I can't go Grendel?
We haven't been able to go Grendel very much. What are you talking about? Use the 5 keys of dodgeball! Oh, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Oh, come on! I don't even get to fight? What the fuck, man? Oh, wait a minute. What about... Dude, come on! I didn't get to even fight! What the fuck? Ugh. Sweet Hades, didn't see that coming. Guess playing fair is too much to ask. If I'm gonna worm my way out of this. Someone's watching. Must be using some sort of technique to conceal their presence. Don't know if it's related to the rewrite, but sticking around won't do me any favors. Now, how do I... Oh, it's Maggie! She's here! It's around noon on a Saturday. I think I know who to count on to give me an out. Route
this
C?
Really isn't the best place to be right now.
Heretic hunt?
Need to find a good opportunity to get to the center of the connecting bridge.
Okay, just go up the stairs. That's all you gotta do. There he is. He got away, sus citizen. Target has boarded a taxi heading northwest. The vehicle's make is... Sorry to drop in on your lunch break. Ha! Don't give it a second thought, brother. Shuffling folks around is what I live for. Besides, I know this ain't just for kicks. Anytime you're in a bind, I got your back. You're a cabbie like no other. I was about to get tangled up with some pesky characters is all. Can I hassle you to take the back roads? Maybe shake them off a bit? Haha! Forgot that you're a pretty streetwise cat yourself. Just sit tight. Giordano will get you where you're going in record time. Hop, hop. Dumping gears. Hop, hop, hop. Whoa. Sure this is where you want out, brother? Yeah, the shortcut I'm taking, no car can follow. I owe you one, Giordano. Take care heading back. You betcha. The two of us share a compadre in Dingo. Next time you need a lift, just give me a call, brother. Oh yeah, Dingo is an old pal of his, huh? That's another way he's come in clutch for me. All right, time to trudge my way through. Ben keeps getting easily killed for a huge out. Yeah, I know. We can't use it. It's odd, though. The timing's just too good. And then there were all those guys surveilling me. Surveilling me. Doesn't exactly match the Gralsritter MO. Hey, Micah, have a great night, bud. I'm sorry. I know you probably already get my bad. I was the old focus face. If I had to guess... Forget it. I just need to lie low in the Black Light District and...
Oh, hell! A thaumaturgy trap!
So I was right on the money.
Oh, motherfucker!
Scariot, you came to the capital?
Indeed. And I trust you know the reason.
It's Ashlad! Dispassionate voice.
Van Arkride, within you resides the root of all things demonic.
I mean, dude, he's not wrong. It's in there.
By your curse did Bergard Seaman, better known as my master Gunther Barkhorn, perish.
No! No, he didn't actually die. Bullshit! No way!
For that, you have been deemed a heretic.
So it got you too, huh? I had a hunch this might happen.
Okay.
Yours is an absolute evil, untouchable by the laws of this world. By our hands shall it be condemned.
You ran into you guys instead, huh? Try to lure him and the bastard blows me off. I'm on my way. Don't do a thing till I get there.
Mother Celeste, how many times must we tell you to use your telepathy to contact us? Or at the least, a secure line.
Yeah, just calling on the cell phone.
There is no need to delay. Taking him down where he stands will do just as well. Begin casting. Leave no gap uncovered. Yes, sir!
Holy shit!
Not good. There are too many for me to hold off alone. Add the minion to the mix, and I'll be screwed 6 ways from Sunday.
Surrender yourself. This is farewell, Arkride.
Shit. My number's up.
I think I've seen quite enough.
Yeah!
You
Leon!
Father Leon.
Not sure what brought this on, but hey, I'll take what I can get.
Let's go!
Go!
Stop him!
This way, then!
Bailing me out, huh? Take it that means you're still in your right mind?
Assuming you refer to the way Celeste isn't in hers. Yes. But we can talk after we've made our escape.
Between this and Messeldom, I'm racking up a real debt to you. Let's roll!
Yo! The two headed toward the surface through a number of byways. While doing so, they began exchanging what they knew with one another. Rewritten memories and perceptions, Under normal circumstances, I would be asking where and how hard you hit your head. Good to know you haven't lost your humor. I don't have a clear picture of things myself, that said.
Master Barkhorn's dead. And it's all your fault.
They're trying to invoke, like, the pain.
For that, you have been deemed a heretic.
Bro, what if that, like, I don't know, man. Like, just because this thought popped into my head, like, what if after all is said and done, you know, like the final game, the final arc, whatever, like somehow, like, I don't know, like somehow he becomes Van becomes a Gralsritter, and like whatever this thing is could be like, yeah, I don't know. It's, again, it's just, you know, spinning around the old noggin. Probably highly unlikely, but still, you know, the hamster's running amok. One misstep along the way, and either of those scenarios could have wound up true. But the idea that Master was cursed is obviously a total fabrication. They don't seem like they're being controlled either, so the only option left is that their minds have been tampered with. Only is a bit of a strong word there. It could be that our master truly is dead and your memory was the one rewritten. I had not even considered that. What a load of... On second thought, I'm having a tough time debunking you there. Now I get it. The fact that we can't get in touch with Master right now is being used against us. Likely so, though by whom we have yet to understand. It's gotta be linked to stuff on your end, yeah? You must have noticed something was off earlier today. Like, dude, I'm telling you, Phil, I don't know why it just popped into my head. But, like, whatever it is, like, the demon, the essence inside of him, could become his stigma, or you know what, like, dude, that would be, oh, that would be wowzers level. That would be so cool. You know, oh my goodness. That's right. After the incident at Nemeth Island, we decided to split up and chase the perpetrators' trails. Meaning that for a time, Celeste and I acted separately. She had some business in the capital, so we decided to meet in the outskirts and share our findings this morning. but for some reason we weren't speaking on the same wavelength. As I listened on, she suddenly came out saying that our master was dead. I tried convincing her otherwise a multitude of times. And her response? That I was the one whose memories were fiddled with. If even a Gralswood aren't immune to this, then yeah, there's a chance that you're the one who's gone off the rails. While I may be informed on this rewrite business now, yesterday I couldn't conjure up the words to refute her. At the time, Celise unleashed her stigma. No, scratch that. It may be that her stigma went out of control due to the psychological strain of Master Bergard's supposed death. I've got a responsibility to put Arkwright down. If you can't accept that, then stay out of my way! Then, to my surprise, the vice captain appeared. Hunting down heretics is the duty of us monks. Should you interfere, we will grant you no quarter. Then they subjected me to a merciless barrage of thaumaturgy. I could only endure so much. That sounds pretty rough. Your concern is touching, but some people came to my rescue after I escaped. They even treated my wounds. Oh, so wait a minute. Is that a bandage on his head? I can't tell. On, like, the back of his head? The only problem is my own stigma. In what way? I've been rendered incapable of harnessing its power by means unknown to me. It's rather dire, really. I can't control my mana effectively. So that's why you're not looking so hot. It's bad enough that those two are the ones rewritten. Now the only person who stood a chance of going against them has his powers sealed. Truth be told, this is more than I bargained for. All I intended to do was look into their activities. But in a twist of fate, I became your savior. It appeared that you were their sole target. Perhaps I should have just let the matter run its course. You better follow up with the psych. Anyway, our only hope of bringing them back to their senses is to join forces. We're in agreement there. Yeah. Ah, and that's the exit up ahead. How long are they going to keep running? As long as people clap. And they just... Sky, for sure. As long as we see characters, like the animations and the sounds for clapping in both Daybreak 1 and 2, they'll just run for an eternity. They'll just never stop. I've seen this place before. This is the waterway beneath the Tyrell district. Just a bit further until we get above ground. Good, I don't see any pursuers, but let's keep aiming topside.
You know, when I woke up this morning, I didn't think I'd be making off with you of all people.
Huh. That's my line you're stealing. Now, if you would be so kind, try and stay out of my way.
Damn, cold as ice.
Damn, bro, I have picked him clean. Yeah, big time. Well... Nah, whatever. All right, who am I going to pick clean? Oh, never mind, I don't have to. We're good there. And now I can do something different. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Fucking A. F&A, A, Cotton, F&A. A. Actually, wait a minute. Thank you, Ferry. I'm taking that. Hell yeah, dog. Let's go. All right, now we're getting buff and stuff. Now I just got to do his courts. Lickety split. Freeze, obviously. Well, dude, I'm gonna say, yeah, we got a freeze too, so that works. Fuck yeah. We'll just go extra freeze. Let's go extra. Increases CP gained when receiving damage by. Okay, I gotta give that one to Van. Actually, maybe I don't put the cast 2 there. And again, like, the preemptive shard strike one's just not great for me. No. I was gonna say that's gonna be an awful lot of accuracy, but Shit, because it's not at 4 yet. We can do that instead. That works. Yeah, right. No, all right. Okay, now we're good. Good-ish. Quick pit stop. We're not going to do Gamba. No Gamba.
Hey!
Hey,
I've
hey.
been waiting for you.
Sugar. Gonna kill 5 more enemies? Boo.
We gotta
Boo.
hurry.
Oh shit, I really was supposed to go that way, huh? Alright. It's also pretty... Yeah, so he does have a bandage on his noggin. Oh yeah, and his arm too. Derp-a-derp. Do you find it kind of appropriate that Leon's with us and it's snowing? Looks like we shook him. What's our next move?
I mentioned before that a few benefactors came to my aid. They should be waiting for me up ahead.
Hey! Over here!
Who the fuck are you, man? Yo!
Anne's here
Yeah,
too.
you're so sus, Nina!
Something must have happened.
So, those are your guardian angels, huh? Gotti and Sus Nina. Sus Nina! So sus! What a story! Truth really is stranger than fiction sometimes. Still, Celise and Ashlad chasing you down, it boggles the mind. Oh yeah, you met the vice captain before, huh, Director? We shared a table at the Revolution Festival. Leon was there too, if memory serves.
That I was. The director was a rare source of stimulating conversation. Celise and I have met a few times as well. I know she isn't the type of person who'd do this to you. So please don't take it to heart, Leon. You have our fullest support.
Right. If there's any way that we can help you out, all you have to do is say the word.
I can't thank you two enough, especially given that you've already saved me this morning.
About that, I'm guessing you picked him up in this van that he was, when he was hurt?
Yes, we were heading back from scouting a filming location on the outskirts of the city. That's when we chanced upon Leon lying on the side of the road.
The boy was bleeding head to toe. You can imagine how flabbergasted we were. Since we've hit it off before, giving him somewhere to take shelter was a no-brainer. A production van does make for decent camouflage on top of the transportation.
On that note, we need to collect ourselves fast. There's no telling when they'll catch us here. It'd be best to relocate.
Gotcha. So, is there any place in the capital that you can use as a safe house?
How about Edith Cathedral? Even those two would be hesitant to start a confrontation there.
Okay then. We'll ferry you over these trusty wheels of ours. And I won't take no for an answer. Speed is the name of the game, after all.
Your generosity is appreciated, Mr. Director.
Yeah, we'll hitch a ride with you. It's not like there's much alternative. Swell, then come on, hop right in.
We can get you to the Albert district in no time via the expressway.
Oh yeah, I should probably get in touch with the others. You gotta be kidding me. They're blocking communications?
Huh? But why? Even the radio isn't working.
Well, this is a fine pickle we're in.
It's probably a localized orbital wave jam, but if that's their angle...
You don't think that Ashlad and his pals are up to us already?
They probably have got eyes all over the capital, which means...
What in the... Something just landed on the roof!
It can't be.
Oh, no!
Yo, Arkwright. Still scurrying away like the rat you are. Sticking with that director and actress won't save you. I'll keep them out of the crossfire, though. So, just bear with me.
No, don't do it!
Don't move, Arkwright. Same goes for you, Leon. Forces me to crack open this tin can, and you'll have a crash waiting to happen.
What are we gonna do?
Hit the brakes!
Celise, wait! He isn't... She's using our stigma?
You're not at fault. I get that. But I can't let you live. The best I can do is send you straight to Adios. In one strike!
I can't let any more people get caught up in this. Sorry, you three. I'll figure out the rest on my own, one way or another.
Ben!
Ben! No!
The shards cushioned my fall, but...
Whoa!
Can't say I didn't see this coming.
So, you opted to keep him out of it. Pretty noble, Arkwright. That's what makes this such a crying shame. I'll send you off in peace, if nothing else. Sleep tight.
Fuck! Stop! No! No! I thought we were trending in the right direction! Ah! God damn it! The Tyrell district. I must have rewound back to when we joined up with Gaudi and Nina. Van, is something wrong? Nah, though if it will be if things play out like I recall.
So, is there any place in the capital that you can use as a safe house?
How about Edith Cathedral? Even those two would be hesitant to start a confrontation there.
Okay then, we'll ferry you over these trusty wheels of ours. And I won't take no for an answer. Speed is the name of the game, after all.
Your generosity is appreciated, Mr. Director. Taking the expressway would get us to the Albert district in no time, but is the cathedral really our best bet?
Haha! Let's go again! What's up? Do you think do you know something that we don't?
Sorta, yeah. It's tough to explain. Let's just call it a flash of intuition. Oh?
Sticking with that director and actress won't save you. I'll keep them out of the crossfire, though. So, just bear with me.
Under those conditions, they should be fine. But we'll still want to iron things out a little. You guys are gonna have to work with me here. Mind humoring me a bit?
Not in the least.
In for a Reg, in for an Arge. We'd be more than happy to help. Thanks, you two. Where do you propose we go then? Just a sec, there's something I want to make sure of first. We'll need some spare Zyphas. Think I'll lay a little groundwork here too while I'm at it. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Switch the SIM cards up, huh?
Well, we're on the expressway just like we planned.
Van being too easily killed for a huge-ass demon part. Yeah, I know, Your Highness! Like, low-key, I thought when he jumped out of the van, I didn't think it was the shards. I thought he was, like, somehow
like gonna take on the Grendel just out of nowhere. It's gonna be like, oh shit, you're right. The shards cushion my fall, but I think I've been stabbed by a lot of glass and I'm now bleeding out. Yeah. Tried to use his demon powers frame 1 and failed. Real bad. Real bad. Get a girl that hunts you the way Celise hunts Van. I'm down with it. Celise is wonderful. She can hunt me. Nothing out of the ordinary yet that I can tell.
Not yet, no.
Something wrong, Nina?
What in the... Something just landed on the roof!
No, not again!
It can't be.
No! Stop!
Yo, Arkwright. Still scurrying away like the rat you are.
Fuck.
Sticking with that director and actress won't save you. I'll keep him out of crossfire, though. So, just bear with me.
What are you going on about?
Huh?
That's you up there, right, Celise?
Gotti's gonna be the voice of reason?
I get that it's been a while since Messeldom, but jumping on our van is one hell of a long time no see. It's like a scene right out of a movie.
Maybe you could cast her as an extra in your next film, Mr. Gotti.
That's a genius idea. Better yet, we could sign up Leon alongside her.
Damn it. I'm getting distracted. Wait.
Oh.
Those aren't Leon or Arkwright. Just decoys made to dupe my clairvoyance.
Nice!
Pulled one over on me, did ya? You're in for it now, Master's pet.
Good call.
Whoa, Nelly. That went exactly the way Vance said it would. Oh, those ciphers we prepared for the shoot sure came in handy.
The old baby on the corner trick, huh? Ah!
Wasn't that Ashland just now? This is getting more unbelievable by the second.
Yes. But now we've seen it for ourselves. Something isn't right with him or Celise. Anne, Leon, please stay safe.
All right. Positive direction. We didn't die again. So far, so good. Guess they fell for our stunt doubles.
We have the director and Nina to thank for that. Moving on, to think that a place like this was beneath the city.
I'm kind of shocked that they wouldn't know that this place was beneath the city. Scampering around like this is getting us nowhere. We need to start working towards turning the tables. And one of the keys to that is, without a doubt, your stigma's power. Is there really no way for you to restore it?
You say that as if it's trivial. First of all, a stigma's very existence is absolute in this world. They are thus unsealable by nature.
Master did mention something like that, but if that's the case, how did it happen anyway?
Heavens knows. All I can tell you is that it isn't something the Vice Captain's thaumaturgy should be capable of. This is only speculation, but perhaps my stigma overreacted after an unknown force attempted to tamper with it. Since then, it has not yet returned to its normal state, so I'm unable to release it properly.
That does line up with the current sitch. I'm curious about the specifics on this tampering business, but we can set that aside for now. If there's no problem with that stigma itself, then we should be able to do something about it, right?
Well, I'd only be half a measure, but if we manage to stabilize my stigma's power, then yes, possibly. But as we are without a specialist on our side, we'd have to make do on our own. At the very least, we need a spiritual hotspot to give the stigma a foothold from which to adjust. Finding one will prove inconvenient, however, with all these prying eyes on the lookout.
Spiritual hotspot where no one is watching. Actually, I think I know a place. The perfect one for the job, in fact. Underneath Thor's campus. The old schoolhouse.
The underground ruins at Station Street. This is where Celise first summoned you to meet with her. Yep, except now it'll be your inner blind spot. All the way down is an altar where the first Genesis was enshrined. It was on a small scale, but the higher elements were in effect back then, so it should count as a spiritual hotspot. That may be just the ticket, though I must say his mental acuity is positively uncanny. What, you think of him a stumbling block? Oh, I've no objections. Celise's clairvoyance is usually quite lacking, but right now her stigma is running amok. If she applies herself, she'll be able to see quite a distance. It's only a matter of time before we're discovered. And we better get a move on. Watch my back in there, glacial rhyme. Very well, I'll be expecting the same from you in return, Sir Spriggan. Sir Spriggan? Alright, man. We're gonna wake up Val. Oh, wait. Van walks out of the sewers randomly and Trist. I'm like, hey, man. How did we get here? It was pretty wild, I'm not gonna lie. I meant to... It's a lot of puntos.
Whew, I'm stuffed. Thanks for the grub.
All right, we're almost there. Almost there. 3 more levels. Moving and shaking. So
Leave it to me.
I think Van is stuffed. He loves him a sugar rush and a single orbment slot as well. At least from what we've heard. Leaves the ice on the ground too. It's so dope. Fucking archaism. That is a single element slot from what I've heard. Rumor on the street is...
Finish them where they stand. No problem. It's over. Fire blade.
Yeah, rumor has it.
An unsurprising result.
Aren't you hot stuff, Leon? I'll take over.
I'm not used to being unable to unleash the full breadth of my power. Quite vexing.
That's some kind of flex. You're tearing right through these monsters, man.
Leave it to me.
One piece.
Have some water.
You have a chance for a preemptive strike.
Take her down. Snooze, you lose.
I like my elements in a relationship. Same here. Either sock it to me or GTFO. Either sock it to me or you gotta go. We can't do this anymore.
Keep it up.
Understood.
It's over.
Single element slots are no way to live, dude. What about love? Love is grand. Love is glorious. Have a partner in rhyme. Ah? See what I did? It was all on accident. I never could have planned that one out. Now it's rhyme time. You're goddamn right.
Next. I'll end you. They're down. We have the advantage.
Kill them all.
Now, to you. No problem.
Overkill. Give me more Sepet, please and thank you.
Cleave them. Calling that a challenge would be a gross exaggeration. What a pleasant surprise.
Aren't you hot stuff, Leon?
Action 3? Hell yeah. What's his speed currently at? 69. I don't even know if I want to... Oh, they're both at 69? All right. I mean, that means they have to do it then, right? Clearly. That's how this works. I don't make the rules. What a jump. Straight up to 81. It's pretty damn good, though. All right, now we move and shake. Shake and move. From long range. I do hope, in all honesty, that in Horizon they...
Let's get to work.
And, like, if you've played it, you don't have to tell me. I'll either be thrilled or disappointed come that time. I hope that they change, like, the loot to vacuum. You know what I mean? Just in certain instances, I hope they change it to vacuum.
Now then, let's
maybe not from, like, across the map, but, like, I don't know. If I'm this far away, just have it vacuum to us. Like, that would be super swell. I would wholeheartedly love that. I would love it so much. A small little quality of life. Yes, please.
Understood. It's over. Fire blade. Cleave them.
Jackass needs to get us an orbital vacuum.
That's how it goes.
Somebody's got to do something, man. All this tech that we've got in Zemuria.
Leave it to me.
Have some water. Ghosty. Specifically, Jackass. I want that guy back. Bring back hashtag. Give me back Jackass.
Finish them where they stand. I'll end you down. Let's finish the job.
Why won't you die? Dude, I honestly thought it was bugged out. I was like, no. I was like, maybe she really is just
treasure.
Flat up bugged out.
What a pleasant surprise. We have the advantage.
This is where you can tell Victorio enjoyed Cold Steel too many times. No, there's no. I don't think there's so much. I don't think there's any such thing as enjoying it too many times. If we're just gonna sit here and be open and honest with one another, as we often are. If you really want Jackass so bad, you can have the cat. I mean, dude, he looks so cute though, Rhea. But all the great stories that you've told of him and his, I think maybe calling them escapades would be too nice. His shenanigans. How are you, bud? Did you get your did you get the Switch thing all squared away, all figured out? I hope. I hope everything beyond the Great Wall of Ice as well.
Nice. That went great.
Oh, it's my favorite. He ate foam and tried to barf it on my bed. What a sweetheart. It's like when Walter used to eat the stuffing from the couch cushions and he used to just shit it out in the yard. Be like, well,
I think we lost him.
At least I don't have to take him to the vet for it. He already got it out of his system anywho. Thank goodness.
Will be ready to resume her pursuit any moment.
Just looked like a fucking Charleston Chew. I'm like, dude. I'm like, how much stuffing did you eat? For crying out loud. Save some for the fucking couch, would you?
Looks like a chest.
Switch decided to not charge today, so it's dead currently. Youngblood, I said it last night, he's got this new obsession with wanting to play the 3DS, which is fine, but he found it this morning and it's dead. So he was like, Dad, when is it gonna work? I'm like, buddy, I don't even have it charged, pal. But he's been playing a lot of Xenoblade, so it's been nice. The joys of owning idiot. Oh, Pita.
Now, how shall we strike?
Just hit it really, really hard.
You got this.
Of course.
It's over.
Fire blade. Cleave them.
Lay on the pain, Leon.
Oh, the pets. I hate typing on my phone. I figured out that you meant pets after I said PETA. And I was just like, yeah, PETA. It's like, wait a minute, no, it's pets. Had to have been pets. That's the same curse I have too, bud. Can't type. The old fat finger, fat thumb, whatever. I did see a pretty great meme in regards to that, though. It was when your phone... It was like when your phone autocorrects holy shit to holy shot. And it's like this meme, it's Jesus beyond the arc, like shooting a three-pointer. I laughed my ass off. Well, that was great. Yes, Rhea, I would also concur. Yeah, when your phone auto-corrects holy shit to holy shot, it was just a picture of Jesus pulling up for a jumper. I was like, okay. It was like, they knew the assignment. My phone autocorrects ducks to fucks anymore. Oh, it doesn't? Good. Let it learn.
Eat this. Here we come.
There. Got it down now. Let's finish the job. There. Take this.
I'm still dead that Risha turned into. What the fuck did it turn into again? Oh, I don't even remember, but that was last night. Yeah, it was pretty damn funny though. I was just thinking, usually when I think it's not a good thing, look, I gotta make, because I need me some higher elements. Like, that's what I need right now. Because what does he currently have? He has... Snow. Hydro Cannon, Icicle Hammer. Ivy Frost. Prominence might be pretty good. Celebrate holiday. I mean, yeah, I guess no, because we had, hang on. We'll do Nebulous, and then, yeah, man, we can still do Crystal Eden, for sure. Not to be confused with Barbara Eden, who was a smoke show back in the day. And then we'll do some, yeah, Arc of El Dorado. Good. So we got a little bit of something. Oh, actually, hang on. I'm sorry again. This should have enough now. Bingo bango. Okie dokie, Dr. Jones. Cool. Works.
Looks like a chest.
That's quite the number. Suggestions?
No! Come on! I just want to do the combo. All right, well, fuck him. Sorry, make him unalived. I was like, we're gonna get the combo attack. No, we aren't. Nope. No, we are not.
Azure Sunray.
Stop. Sapphire Blade.
No, it really doesn't. And even in that moment, I forgot that it's still only like a single enemy attack. But still, I love it.
Calling that a challenge would be a gross.
The stun caliber is the Monado.
Aren't you hot stuff, Leon?
Just we continue to connect Trails and Xeno, and I'm here for it. I am 1 gajillion% here for it. Give me a Trails and Xeno MMO. A la 14. Intermingle like the incredible storytelling of both franchises and just give me an MMO and I'll just no life that forever, basically.
Let's get to work.
Xenoblade X is basically that. I mean, I'm ready, man.
Exaggeration.
Oh, that's a shame.
Take them down.
Finish them where they stand.
There we go.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Yeah, and like, I know I had already made mention of it, but all the time I've spent in Arceus, like, yeah, man, I'll get some freaking, I'll hunt for items and shit. Which, by the way, I finally found Cherubi today on my lunch break. Best we can do is put it on the Switch 2 for $150. Sold. Okay, here you go. Take my money. Take my money. You can have it all. Kano's not denying the allegations. Good. Good. Good.
Diligence yields results.
Okay, good. The level's up.
Bet we can rest there.
We certainly can. Not accessible? The fudge, man. You're kidding me. Hell. Dude, I need some healthy liquor already. No healthy liquor. I need healthy liquor. Ooh. I mean, we did get all those mine twos, so... Well, here's what we'll do. 5 mine threes feels good. Sold. Funny thing is, I say that, and I'm not even a Nintendo hater. They're gonna get my money. Oh, for sure. For sure. I feel like many of us can agree that Nintendo, the business, like as a consumer, it's like, I mean, love their stuff. Most of their stuff. You know, and then the stuff that I don't necessarily, I don't know, like some business, I'm going too far into it. I love their stuff, but I don't need to love the company in order to love their stuff. I think that puts it kind of well, yeah? They make phenomenal games. You know, I was really bummed today to hear... Mother of God. Oh, it's because I have them equipped. That's why. That the Piranha Plant camera is only going to be 480p, and the regular camera is going to be like 1080p. I was so upset. Like, and now granted, it's, you know, you can, like, you'll be able to use whatever USB-C, like, webcam or camera that you have with it, supposedly. But I was so bummed that they wouldn't make the Piranha Plant camera like it's 720, man, something? Come on. But 1080p, like the regular, like the fancy looking one, the professional looking one is 1080p. I was like, God damn it. Too many car repairs for a Switch 2. Oh yeah, Rhea, I'm right there with you. Too many real life things, dude. Too much money spent, so we'll be on the weight train together. .480p sounds very funny. Hilarious. I just saw it today and I was like, oof. I was like, that's such a woof move, dude. I was like, that blows. Why? Like, I would buy it just to, like, put it on my desk. You know, like, just because. Like, I've got my Ted Theodore Logan bobblehead. I have my Witch from Mercury freaking Gunpla. I have my Midgar Somer for my Heaven's Ward Collector's Edition, and then I have my vintage 1983. I think it's 1983. Might have been 1984. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Vintage. Original. And my Darth Malgus statue from SWTOR. All right, here goes nothing.
And this is as deep as it gets. There does indeed seem to be spiritual power gathering here. Think it'll work? I'll see what I can do. Damn, nice work. The minions don't play around, huh? Normally this sort of fine-tuning is best done in a more controlled environment. Proceeding with such a meager pool of mana will take a fair bit of time. Yeah, well, tough titties. There's no monsters around to worry about, so let's just hunker down and get it done. I've never had a situation this sticky, but being targeted in and of itself ain't so new to me. Work in the shadows long enough, and you're bound to run into a few cloaks and daggers. Overplaying the hard-boiled bit, aren't we? Brag as you like, but you're still softer than you'd care to admit here and there. Who said I'm bragging? Get off my back and concentrate, would ya? Oh, don't worry on my account. The adjustments are going smoothly.
May I ask a question? You need only answer as much as you are able.
Sure. Go for it.
I've been sitting on this for quite a while.
Out with it, bro. The suspense is killing me.
What exactly happened 8 years ago?
Lore dump?
The two of us happened to be the same age, meaning that back then, we were both 17. Instead of attending Hermès Academy as you should have, you suddenly dropped out, leading the life of a drifter until Master Bergard took you in. It was around that time that he sustained serious injury. Celise and I only learned of this after the fact. You can see why it would make us rather distrustful of you. But, inquire as we might, our master refused to enlighten us.
Yeah, well, it's not like he could say anything. His final disciple was a walking taboo, a vessel housing a ruler of devils.
And it's as I thought.
Yeah. I won't go into detail, but there was a time I let my power go out of control. Being a vessel, that power is only leftover scraps. Yet it was still enough to snuff out every spark of life in the area. If Master hadn't put his life on the line to save me, I might have never gotten my humanity back.
I half expected that was the case. This rewrite about Master Bergard being struck by a curse is only just outside the realm of truth then.
Yeah, one false move and things could have ended up that way for real. If you think about it like that, maybe I am a heretic, like they said. But even then, I can't just give myself up to him. Master granted me a new lease on life and pointed me down my path. That's a kindness I aim to repay.
Your origins are unknown to me, and the way you hover between light and shadow is exceptionally dubious. And to top it all off, you may well harbor the root of all things demonic. No Dominion could possibly overlook that. But if Master Bergard sets you down your road in life, then far be it from me to chide you for walking it. Between your efforts to avoid involving the innocent, or to keep them out of harm's way at the expense of your own well-being, you're even more tender-hearted than I ever could have imagined.
Super selfless.
Hold up. Are you saying you remember what happened last time?
Ooh, that one just gave me chills.
Why, I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh, you're fucking full of it, Buster!
At any rate, our little tete-a-tete has me inclined to acknowledge you as a fellow student, unrefined though you may be.
Yo, dude, what a rascal!
To the point where I'm willing to commend you for how far along you've come, and for getting us to this point.
Look at that. You actually did it.
Yes, albeit to a wholly limited extent. Still, this should give us more leeway to oppose Celise.
Should have known you'd be here.
Ow!
Bet you think you're clever throwing us off the trail like that. I'd give you a pat on the back for it. But we both know you can't run away forever. Now give it up so I can send you off in peace.
Someone's here ahead of schedule.
How very timely of you, Celise. Your clairvoyance has improved. If only I were a little more incentivized to appreciate that right now.
Huh? If you're trying to blow smoke up my ass, I'm not hearing it.
The time has come to convict the heretic.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Father Leon, I will make no guarantees on your survival should you insist on obstructing us.
Multiplex thaumaturgical formation. Their showing at Arasion pales in comparison to this. Our prospects aren't bright. Even though I can use my stigma, it has yet to recover fully.
While on the other hand, hers is going berserk at full blast. We don't stand a chance in Gehenna. Not without backup.
Go!
What the?
Yo! So, what a fucking entrance! Oh shit! In full Grimcat attire!
We're being ambushed.
Oh, and Ren's here! Let's go!
Deploying shards!
Yes!
Activating interference protocol.
Get rid of those magic circles.
Yes!
Roger.
Coming off a lore dump and then this, yes. Dude, that lore dump was incredible, by the way. That moment between the two of them was fucking...
Mind if I have this?
Yes! Yes! More!
I'm afraid I can't.
Yeah!
Ugh, meddling jackasses.
Phantom Thief Grimcat takes to the stage.
Van, here's your chance. We've secured an escape route.
Hurry up and get to stepping.
Just in the nick of time.
I take it this was premeditated?
Yes, the memo Van left behind gave us the gist of the situation. The rescue party's arrived, just like your 4SPG asked.
Perfect!
Agnes consulted me on the matter, after which I rushed right over.
Always a surprise up your sleeve.
You know it. Now let's blow this joint.
I suppose we must. Until next time, Celise.
Leon, Arkwright, get your asses back here! We still got a score to settle, damn it!
Yo, what a moment. Phew, that was a close one. Sure was, but we managed to pull it off. Hell yeah, my blood's still pumping. It's a relief that you two made it out safely, narrow escape as it was. I'll say, thanks for getting us out of a tight spot. And that extends to you as well, Nina, Mr. Director. We seem to have a habit of being in your debt. Don't think twice about it. Wouldn't have been able to live with myself leaving you high and dry. Yes, thank goodness it worked out. After what happened, we headed back to your office in Old Town where we bumped into the others. I was right when we were starting to put our plan into action. Lucky thing too, all we were missing was a way to get around. Indeed, time was far too short for us to spend it arranging for transport. After seeing your 4SPG, we knew we had to work swiftly and carefully. Especially with a group of our size. And just so you're aware, I laid a few false trails to keep them off of our scent for a while. These cars have shards applied to them for good measure. That should cut off any thaumaturgy used to detect us. I'm also conducting a test run of Fio and Saros' new functions while we're at it. Though they do have a stigma user with them,
if she shifts into high gear, we might be in for a bad time.
So what's the plan, boss? Altered memories or not, those two got you branded as a full-blown heretic.
That puts us up against Elise, Ashlad, and a whole bunch of monks from Iscariot. Grave circumstances, to be sure. There should still be some means of counteraction to whatever is manipulating their consciousness, but it's easier said than done. Yeah, not even Kurogane was immune. Yeah, now that the corrosion's affecting a stigma user, it's probably stronger than it was yesterday.
What? Like, we didn't have it hard enough? Why was his... Oh, it's because they're talking between cars. It's like, why was his green? Durr. Because not the entire party can fit in the one vehicle? Durr.
Frankly, I would suggest relying on the guild, though it would only be a makeshift solution at best.
That's the issue here. No matter how many people we throw at this, it won't change the situation. What we need to do is bring them back to their senses.
But how? Persuasion via peaceful dialogue hasn't exactly been effective. Right, we need something concrete. Something that reveals a contradiction between the rewrite and reality.
A contradiction between the rewrite and reality? I think you're starting to lose us.
Yes, we've never really interacted all that deeply with Celise. Or Mr. Zeman, for that matter.
You can blame us for dragging you into this crazy caper to begin with. On that note,
did you remember something?
Yeah, Master Bergard sent us a letter yesterday. The one where he gave his advice? It seemed real enough to me. Every word was written by him 1000%. The orb mail, on the other hand, was faked.
If that's true, and this is just a guess, mind, perhaps their memories were rewritten only a short time ago. More specifically, it could have started as recently as today. Thinking back, you're probably right. There was nothing out of the ordinary about Celise when I corresponded with her yesterday. It could be that this memory rewrite phenomenon takes place during the dead of night. Oh, that's a trick, huh? It does line up with every case so far. So, all we have to do is find something from yesterday that'll prove Celise is remembering stuff wrong. I may have just the ticket then. It's the very reason Celise and I have traveled to the capital to begin with. You see, Edith Cathedral received a letter from Master Bergard as well, addressed to the two of us.
They did?
Yes, generally, we members of the Gralsritter employ avenues outside of the Congregation of Divine Worship's jurisdiction. But since Father Orwell of the Cathedral is a close friend of the Master's, the matter was entrusted to him. We received word of it the other day. Celise and I met up this morning and we are on our way to retrieve it, when I noticed something was wrong. The actual message has yet to be read, but it should make for a perfect trump card against Celise. Indeed, one couldn't ask for anything better. Sounds like we've got a solution then. Though executing it will be an undertaking of its own. As if we didn't factor that in already. Right, together there's nothing we can't tackle. I love me some friendship moments. That's the spirit. I'm sure you'll be able to do it.
We're too invested to back out now. Count us in for the ride. Speaking of which, where are we headed, Van? Much as I'd love to go straight to the cathedral, making a beeline for it's just asking to be caught. So how's about we take a different approach?
I can hear the gears turning from here. Another one of your brilliant plans, Van? Very well, let's hear it. Anything to break us out of this deadlock.
Hey, Super D Hero, thank you very much for the follow, bud. Welcome to Brutopia. Official. Pleasure to have you. That one NPC was just like, hey. The Blacklight District was fruitless as well. It would seem that information from earlier was a red herring. Our target's collaborators must be deliberately muddying the waters.
Damn. So much for doing this the easy way. At this rate, he'll get his ass picked off by some perfect stranger.
Yeah, I don't know.
That, in the very beginning,
where we encountered Ashlad, and then he was talking to somebody on the horn. I was like, maybe he was just talking to Ix. Maybe they're working in cahoots. Maybe this is gonna be some wild, like, there is gonna be that mind-melting curveball where it's like, no, like, we, like, that happened, like, this, I don't know. I'm just, don't confirm, don't deny, I'm just, my brain is spinning a bunch, and I'm just regurgitating words. For both him and for Master, who covered for him to the end, I can't let that happen. Our duties are simply to be performed. There is no room for personal sentiment. Huh, speak for yourself. Emotional detachment don't come easy for me, especially not with the lengths he's going to. I trust that you have no intention of aiding his escape. Pff, get real, asshat. There's only one way this ends, and that's... Well, well. What happened? I found him. About time, too. Give us a location and we'll set out at once. God, I'm sick of getting outsmarted at every turn. And I say this with all due respect. Stop being a dope then. Ha! They're at the Albert District, right inside Edith Cathedral. Your mind is not your own. Damn. You saw his mouth move, he's just like... Oh.
Pretty sneaky picking this place. You already gave up on it once, so it was off our radar. And then you put out bogus leads and hoofed it for a change. We've been taken for a ride left and right until now. Guess that means you're ready to accept your fate.
I see you've erected a barrier to keep others away. So much the better for our purposes.
We get
This
over
time,
barriers.
You will meet your maker.
They're bearing down on us hard.
Yes, though that comes as no surprise.
It's also likely that Iscariot has mobilized every last monk that came to the capital. Breaking through their formation will be anything but simple.
The rest of you better know what you're getting into.
Our business concerns the heretic alone. Any interlopers will be promptly eliminated.
Just chilling.
Mother of Adios. Are they sure about this?
Things seem to be going according to plan. Be safe, everyone.
Let me start by apologizing for dragging you two out here. Just wanted to take this chance to set the record straight. On which of us is in the wrong, that is.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. How long's this gonna take to sink in? You want to turn a blind eye to our master's death? Then fine. But that's no excuse to start making an ass of yourself.
I'm not turning a blind eye to anything. But you know what Master'd say if he were here? Take another look at things as they truly are.
Tell me, Celise. Do you recall the day we met with Master Bergard at the end of last year? Oddly enough, both the commander and vice commander were present. Isn't that right?
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday. Wazzy, Kevin, and Gaius were there too.
Yeah!
By then, Master was already...
Name drops.
Curse-stricken and on the cusp of death. Yes? Then explain this letter to me. I'm sure you would never mistake Master Bergard's handwriting for that of another.
To Celise and Leon, I pray that the past several months since our last meeting have treated you well. Since the start of the year, I have been out visiting the East. While these lands are as harsh and turbulent as ever, rest assured that I am safe and unharmed. It has come to my attention that Calvert is currently being beset by a number of peculiar incidences. Though I cannot return anytime soon, there is a possibility that this may devolve into an even greater crisis
than that which we experienced last year. Celise, no matter what difficulties may come, you must stay your impulses and guide the way with a steady hand. As for you, Leon, use this opportunity to assess exactly what it is you should place your faith in. In the face of uncertain circumstances, it is your worth as a Dominion, rather than strength alone, that will be put to the test. It is my hope that each of you will see this as a source of personal enrichment. May you ever remain in good health. Bergard Seaman. P.S. Should you come into contact with Van, do try not to indulge him too much. Interaction with others will be the best medicine for what ails him.
That last part kind of makes me wince a little. But there you go. Happy to have you as a mentor, Celise.
Damn.
Master? No. Bullshit. It's gotta be.
I'll admit, Master's pointed words prick at me quite a bit. But they must cut especially deep for you, Celise, the way you're actively going against them.
Bro, imagine if we end, like, what? If we were Celise's, like, steward. You know what I mean? Woo.
She's wavering!
Just like we were hoping for.
Look at the state of her stigma. We mustn't get complacent.
Theo, Zeros, continue analyzing on max alert.
Vice Captain, your orders? Still your agitation. We need only carry out our mission.
Now, come on! You won't even budge a little? Surely you've realized by now that this command you supposedly received is utterly inconceivable. Yet you're still opting to stay the course. Do I have that right? But why?
Either he's loyal to a fault, or there's an ulterior motive here. Rubs me wrong either way.
These guys are something else. So, how should we play this?
Put up your dukes. Yammering in circles will get us nowhere. We're gonna fight this out. Disciple to disciple.
No!
How's she not at her limit yet?
Something's happening. We're not screwed, are we?
It's corroding our surroundings.
But that isn't all.
Celise, you wouldn't.
Stigma release. Sacred boundary! Come get some. I know just the place to make your grave.
Oh, no! I thought we were rewinding again. I was like, no! Where are we? Moonlit No way. If I didn't know better, I'd think my eyes were deceiving me. It's Vaster Palace in Arasion. This is a place where you squared up against Almada's boss, or a recreation of it anyway. Oh, okay, yeah, right. Like how we were at the Poo-Boo. Right, it makes perfect sense. Yo, Sig, I'm so sorry, man. Thank you so much for the raid. I was hard focused. I hope you had a great stream, man. I apologize. Thank you very, very much. I hope all is well. But why bring us here? The better question is, how'd she just conjure up all this up out of nowhere? By using a boundary spell unique to Dominions. The details are confidential, but essentially it's used to ensure that a demonic force can be vanquished, surely. It's typically more limited in scope, but this time, it seems to have been augmented by the power of that crimson corrosion. That she managed to expand a phase space of this magnitude is nothing short of astonishing. She went beyond Ultra. Like, that's what she did. I mean, good homie, you're, yeah, sorry, man, hard focus. What were you playing tonight? Miss Ortesia seeks a decisive showdown against Mr. Arkwright. Her choice of location may be intended to suit that mental conception. And Baxter Palace fit the bill, huh? It's a little disorienting, but don't forget, we've only got one job to do, and that's making sure that those two see some sense. We owe it to Nina and Salvatore for dragging them into this. Agreed, all that remains is that we move forward relentlessly without looking back. And that said, we're going to have Iscariots monks to contend with here, in addition to the recreated monsters. Yeah, being inside this boundary is going to boost their thaumaturgy too. This ain't going to be like last time, so stay sharp. Let's head for the end with caution to spare. More 13, almost done with chapter 11. Yo, let's go. Leon can now use the S-Craft Niflheim? Yo. Please and thank you. I mean, everybody but Anya's in this squad is... Bro, what are we doing here? Shit, bro. Like... How do I choose? I want to have Leon because Leon's a bad at... Dude, do I? I can't believe I just did that, but we did it, so here we are. That's real tough. But at least, like, he's still in a support role, you know? Guess it's got to count for something, right? Like a little bit of something. Not much of something, but... Yo, I'm so glad we didn't rewind that time. I was like, yes, good. This is wonderful. That's fine. Yeah, so I got to get her accuracy up. Grimjaw Housings and Urine, King of Fighters, what's up? Celeste teleported us with her hatred. I mean, that works for me. What an absolute bop, dude. Goddamn. I mean, I do love me some Chrono Drive for sure, though. Express duration, physical damage 18%, magical damage 18%. Man, so many new news that I haven't even touched. Imagine. 90% chance to absorb magic?
cast time down 80%. Regen 9% HP after acting. It's pretty damn good too. So that's like a lesser version of Frau. You know what? Fuck it, man. I'm going with it. Whatever. I think I'll use that for her. Yeah, because I like that. Cast time down 80%, magical damage plus 24%. Sold. It's crazy. Dude, it sounded really, really neato. I almost feel like maybe I should put that on Ren, but that's also really, really good. No. Oh, Mirage. Why? So much. I need more. Oh, shit. That's my bad, huh? Whoops. What the hell was I gonna give her? Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll hold off on that one, actually. Now I don't know when she's gonna... When is she gonna get used? I don't know. Probably not for a while. Same thing with Judas. She's on the Pine. Song just gives me fucking life, dude. Yeah, it's 12:30. Good. That's great. Let's get this squared away, and that's just, I'm in the zone, man. I'm feeling good. The nap earlier definitely helped. Big time. Well, yeah, I'm in the zone, man. Feeling good. Oh yeah, Blunt, for sure. Yeah, I don't think I will ever take it off either. Yeah, I can dump that one for something different, I suppose. All right, now then, okay, so now... Yeah, so now I can get rid of this. Both Proverbs of Strife. Let's just stack her with some more strength, yay. Yo, Victorio, sure was. I would say you heard it here first, but... I mean, I guess you kind of did, right? I think you might have. I think you might have actually heard it here first, for sure. Single element slot. Also, oh man, smash burgers and beer, great combo. Hell yeah, man. Burgers and beer, period, are like... My Lanta. Sorry. All right, yeah, I think everybody is semi good to go currently. I think we may be okie dokie, artichoke. Swimsuit gives plus 30 defense. Facts. Elaine's lightweight outfit was game, set, and match. Dude, it's so good. It's so simple. It's simple. It's simple and elegant. It's real fucking nice, bro. God, this song gives me life, though. Golly gee. All right, we're saving up. It's 12:32 a.m. my time. This is where we're wrapping. Excellent night, though. Damn, bro. I'm saying I don't usually say like highlight of the night. Usually, highlight of the night. The Van and Leon bit. The more lore dump. What happened with Bergard? Like that was excellent. So freaking good, man. Phil, we'll see you tomorrow, my guy. Everybody, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Let's see who's on that we can go and say what's up to. Oh, Torn's doing some... Let's see Torn. Riri, have a great night, buddy. Let's go see Torn. He's doing some OG Final Fantasy VII, man. So Torn's good people. But thank you guys. Phenomenal evening, always. Week is going very, very well, thankfully. Thankful for all of you. Thankful for there being some break in the gray cloud that's been raining over our head here in 2025, man. So another good week so far, man. So thank you guys very, very much. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay excellent always. Thank you guys for everything. I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Be good.